Hello, everyone, and welcome to Testing Grounds, a show where we like to showcase off games that have been released within the last 90 days. We're going to be featuring Rolled Out here today on Testing Grounds, but before that, a couple of quick announcements. If you're watching on YouTube and would like to support our live content, please consider checking out our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/GDQ. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe to any Twitch channel of your choice every month for free. Please consider using your Prime Gaming account to subscribe to the GDQ Twitch channel. SGDQ 2021 Online is right around the corner. It starts July 4th to the 11th. Be sure to check out gamesdonequick.com for more info. Prize submissions are open right now, so if you're interested in submitting a prize to the event, feel free to check it out on the website. On both Saturday and Sunday this weekend, we have two shows each. We have Speed Seasons 3. That's going to be the top 8 competing in a series of improv races starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern, we have Juneteenth Marathon that'll be hosted by Big John. And, speaking of marathons, so our guest today, Helix13_ is an organizer for Midwest Speed Fest. Hello, Helix. How are you doing?
Hi. Pretty excited, a little bit nervous, though. I've been on the stage before a couple times. I'm very happy to say that. I am just getting over a cold, so please excuse any coughs, sniffles. You will probably hear some. Yeah, as previously stated, I'm Helix, they, them pronouns, please. I got my start speedrunning back in 2017 with Project M. Started really taking it seriously when I picked up Super Monkey Ball in 2019, and that's really what I do now. Monkey Ball, marble rollers. I do a little bit of other stuff. I ran Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure for SGDQ 2020. Absolutely wild to be able to say that. I can't believe that game got in. Some Mario Kart, some Undertale. And yeah, I also help organize Midwest Speed Fest and Cozython. And speaking of Cozython, we have another Cozython organizer with me as well.
All right. Hi, I'm Miss Stop as well, yeah. Cozython organizer. She, they pronouns, please. I got my start in speedrunning actually because of the other commentator on today, Feature Sync, about a year ago, actually 6 days ago from a year on the dot from my first run. Started out with Super Monkey Ball, transitioned to a couple other games like Dusk, but kind of found my home on Monkey Ball and Rolled Out. And yeah, very excited to be here. A little nervous, but we got this.
And hi, hello, I'm Peter, Feature Sync, but you can just call me Peter. I already said that part. Yeah, and I've basically been speedrunning mostly Super Monkey Ball for about 3 years now-ish. Big fan of this game. I've been supporting it since it was a wee, tiny little conception idea of a video game, and it's come a really long way, and the biggest part about this event for me tonight is giving you guys a chance to see that it's going to be an awesome game that you're going to want to keep your eyes on. You can already get it on Steam in early access, and it updates basically all the time, so keep an eye on this one. It's going to be an excellent event. Helix is going to do a great job hosting for you all. Stay tuned.
Yeah, as previously stated, this is rolled out. This went into early access, I believe, on March 23rd of this year, so under 3 months ago, of course. I would like to reiterate, this is an early access, so if you see anything that looks weird, acting strange, that's why. This game is only improving, and the future is extremely bright. So, the first thing I'm going to get into here is an all-courses warps run. This is basically the meat and potatoes of the game. This is what I submit to every speedrun marathon. We're going to be going through the 3 vanilla courses here. This SSC course is actually a custom level pack. We will get to that later. Cozy, Standard, and Challenge, and I will be taking warp goals, which are extra goals that are more difficult to get to that allow you to skip levels. We can explain the rest as we go, I think, so unless anybody else has anything to say, I think I'm ready to get started. Anything else from you all?
Good
I think
luck.
we're ready.
Cool.
Yeah, go for it.
Peter, count me down.
All right. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So yeah, this being an early access game, by the way, extremely great candidate for Testing Grounds. Thank you for having us on, by the way.
Thank you for being on.
Happy to be here. But the first thing you saw me do was move diagonally. That is called boosting. One of you wants to explain that in a bit more detail?
For sure. So, a little known fact about Super Monkey Ball and this game as well is that you don't actually control the ball itself or the stage, but rather you control how gravity interacts with the ball. And so by boosting, and what they mean by that is holding the stick up left as opposed to directly up, you're actually getting the force from gravity both on the left side and forwards, so you're able to go a little bit faster than if you just held straight up.
Well explained. Better than I could.
Yeah, no, for sure. That was actually, I've rehearsed that a bajillion times, and that was pretty cool. This boosting property also applies when you are in the air. Instead of speeding you up, because you are pointing your acceleration more forward than straight down, you can stay in the air longer, which allows you to cross greater gaps, which in turn makes you faster, because at all times we're trying to avoid being on the ground. This is a flying game, as you might not have expected, because being on the ground is slow because of friction.
First tried to do red goal, by the way.
With a good IGT
wow,
at
wow.
that was incredible.
Yeah, that goal was not meant to be possible. One of the devs, I believe Twilight, put that in as a joke, and it turns out it's RTA viable. Oops.
Yeah, essentially that arrow indicator was just like an indicator that happened to be solid, that was fun to bounce off of, but just placing a goal in there was too tempting to avoid. But as it turns out, people just, you know, when they see something, they can't accept it's impossible, so it eventually became possible, and then just something that everyone has to do in order to go faster. It also used to be a green goal, but the value had to be raised because of how hard it is to get in size.
Yeah.
The first instance of a warp goal that is a red goal, which skips 2 stages. There's a green goal on this level, which will skip 1. There was actually a green goal on bridges as well. I skipped it to take this one instead, because this one's faster. Am I going to be able to... Oh, boy. Okay. I'm running out of focus mode, too, which is that meter next to the minimap in the bottom right. Tells me how much focus mode I have left. One of you wants to explain that as well. Oh, I keep missing it. Okay, I have, like, no focus meter left. This is going to be difficult.
Good luck. I will try to explain in an awesome manner in order to further encourage the focus meter to return soon so you can use it again. The focus charge is a new feature that has not been featured in games similar to this one before, that basically allows you to go into bullet time. The game and all the objects, like the ball and all the objects in the game, move at a slower speed, which allows you to better react, stay on wires, avoid obstacles as they come to you. But at the same time, it does not slow down the timer on screen. So every bit of usage of this focus bar costs you time in the speedrun. So it's kind of a trade-off kind of situation where the more you use it, the more time you lose physically on the timer in the level. But at the same time, if it lets you get a strat more consistently, it's integral to going fast in a real-time setting. We usually don't use it in individual levels because you can usually get tricks once or twice without too much trouble, but yeah.
Playing this level with any sort of nerves is like the worst possible
Oh, yeah.
experience. It's so hard.
This level was
okay. Enough of that.
when I was going for the world record. Once I got past this level, the run felt real.
Yeah, that's basically how it is. That's such a difficult warp goal. But hey, now we get to see landscaping, which I was going to show off later anyway. This is an incredible casual level and sucks for speedrunning.
And yet it's not half as bad as it used to be.
Oh yeah, it used to be even worse. There used to not be this like backboard here to guide you into the goal.
Giant scale stages like that are extremely fun to try your hand at optimizing in an individual level segment, because there are so many wild, spontaneous like combinations of ways you can get hit across the stage. Of course, you want to stay airborne, but the stage is mostly flat, so your goal is to find the most optimal bumps, the ones that don't send you as high into the sky or off to the left or right. I imagine the time on the stage is extremely fast now.
I think it's like
Yeah,
49, 140.
Something like that.
Wow.
It's absurd. So there's this
No
whole...
matter what, you can finish it within like 12 seconds, but finishing it within 11 is a cut above the rest.
I'm gonna say there's this whole obstacle course here on Key, and we don't need to play it. We're gonna see a lot of
more
that.
dev obvious skips there, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see a lot of that. Just sort of jumping over things, clipping off of stuff. Collision in this game is a lot more consistent than in like the vanilla Monkey Ball games, for example. I'm just gonna restart that. I got stuck in a bad spot.
Ooh, yeah.
Again?
That actually introduces a new mechanic that we can talk about that's not featured in the Monkey Ball games. Very
Yeah.
neat first usage of it we see in this run. But the sticky floors, which you can see by that sticky paint-like goo that's on the ground, that also is moving if you look at it very closely, just so happens to stick your ball to whatever surface it's attached to, no matter what, until you disconnect from it. So if the surface goes left, right, upside down, you will stick to it. But at the same time,
Did
it
you
also...
just quote Sunshine? You're like, what's this icky pink?
I caught that
monkey?
too. I hope that was on purpose.
It's
I'm
weird.
glad you caught it. I was thinking about those toads. I'm just be glad I didn't do the voice, you know. Anyway, it also does drastically increase your friction. So while we use it to finish stages that are otherwise impossible, you want to be making contact with it as little as possible. Like how Helix was avoiding it on erosion. Getting trapped there is just a surefire way to lose all your speed.
So gonna first try sidestep. Very good. Pretty difficult clip to get. You also are probably noticing that the goal in the Candy World is actually smaller. There are different goals for really. I think that's really cool. The goal in virtual reality especially lends itself to some of the strats that we try to do very well. You'll see that a bit later on in this run. Yeah, the different types of goals are a totally new thing that Marvel games have not really had before, and I think it's really cool. We're almost done.
According to the... Oh yeah, go for it.
I was about to say, we're almost done with Cozy. This not bad Cozy run. There have been like 2 levels that were big problems, and the rest of it has been fine. This is such a weird run. Oh no, don't. Okay, I'm here now. There's Cozy. Yeah, that wasn't the
Easy.
best.
Hence the name.
Moving on to standard, the levels are going to get a bit harder, but I'm more practiced in these, so hopefully they go a little bit better. There's one level coming up called Springs that I'm going to go for just a ridiculous stunt on. Yeah.
I can't believe how many times I've heard you've done this in a row before. I was throwing myself at this all day before the stream.
Not
and
going
trying
in.
to get
Can I
it a
save
couple
that?
times,
What? That worked?
Pardon? Wow.
but God,
That
What a
was
gamer.
incredible.
I knew I wasn't going to make it, so I was like,
even
I
go
need
for
to
that
save
in a
this
racing
somehow. And
Helix ball and reel?
never
don't
before
even-
seen. That ricochet was intense.
I've
well,
never
I knew I
had that
had to
work.
try to save it. I didn't think it was going to. It never has before.
Okay.
I was like totally talking over you earlier too, with just how flabbergasted I was. That's a good word for it. I had like other stuff planned, and I don't even. Spring pads. Those were introduced, as you can see. Those are in this game.
Stage Springs was the very first spot where the spring pads were introduced. Yeah.
Peter, you
So
were
it showed
saying
off how
something
awesome they
earlier,
can be.
and I like
I might have
interrupted you.
been. You might have segued my train station into Epic Town, and I forget exactly what I was saying. Does anyone know?
You were talking about
It might have been important.
you were talking about how many times they've gotten that strat in a row, and that you were.
Yeah, honestly, I think the showcase of the skill that we saw there probably summed up whatever, you know, really kind and, you know, flattering ramble I was about to go on, so I'm good. I don't need to finish up that thought. You all get it.
This one we're going
But springs
to.
are introduced. They do launch you in the opposite direction as you see them. Some can be threats and some can be what you need to complete the stage. But this stage here, we actually do use the springs to fling across the stage faster because friction is bad.
It's like that. So you used to be able to hop over this wall on obstacles, but that was recently patched out, which I don't mind. I actually think the stage is super cool, and I totally don't mind just playing it. But this ending was a little poor. Not too bad though.
You're fine.
Yeah, basically the 2 options with obstacles that the devs had to deal with was either making it so barely possible that it was a little bit luck-based and not fun to play, or make it so easy that everyone would just do it and no one would ever play the stage. So the obvious option was just to cut it out entirely because both those options aren't as fun for runners or casuals alike.
It's actually a warp goal behind us here on touch activation.
I'm activated.
There we go.
I'm touched.
That was
Super.
awesome. Spoiler alert, by the way, for all you secret hunters out there, don't look.
Oh, yep.
I mean, they glow, they've got giant green, like, super magical quantum particles around in them, but if you didn't turn around, how would you even know?
Yeah.
So I gotta look, you gotta use your eyes.
Another secret here. It's in the pyramid. Imagine that.
Whoa, pillarless.
Another warp goal.
Wow, well done. First try. I'm fairly sure you did not rise upon any pillar whatsoever there, so I think that was a pretty cool glitch exhibition as well. Oh yeah, we can explain sand floors now
Oh, yeah.
on the stage. Squiggly.
That's a
that
triangle.
stands for sand.
Oh,
It's
my.
squiggly.
This is so sad.
But sand texture slows you down and also drops your bounce height to about like half of what it normally would be. So essentially, whenever you're on the sand, you fly less far and fly less high. So while that does slow you down and is not what we're looking for as speedrunners, it can also help you regain control in bad situations. So
Exactly.
just like the bounce pads, it can be used to kill you or keep you fast and alive.
This is actually a really good example of it right here. I'm probably going to bounce in off of the sand. Yeah, just like that. I tapped the focus button a little bit there too to give myself a little extra reaction time. So here is one of the hardest work goals in the entire game.
Good luck.
That, yeah, or
I was blessed with kindness by being challenged to
I can
Warpless race
make
later
this
today, so I do not do the strat. Very
yeah,
awesome.
right. The blue goal strat's pretty cool too.
That was really quick though.
Second
we
try.
take those. Even in an attempt, I would take that many tries. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was only 2. That was not bad.
Ooh. Welcome back to the Candyland. This is the best musical track in the game, in my opinion. There's this really cheeky part where it goes, it counts upwards, 1, 2, 3, 4 style. Pay attention to it. When you hear it, you'll pop off.
I totally didn't fall the way I was expecting to fall in the end. I could take an easier path, and that's only like half a second slower, but this is way cooler. Okay, I didn't even save any time. I don't really mind. That just shows you the potential of sticky floors. Because when you get off them, gravity reverts back to normal, so you can do some cool skips with it. Go in. Nice. Completely avoid using any of the gravity floors, sticky floors there. Gravity floors are in this game. Wink, wink. You'll see those quite a bit later. I'm going to do this very weird jump to get over here, and this is a warp goal.
Very successfully done. Very well done.
Thank you.
Thick
Thank you.
winding wafers. Did you hop off way at the edge to switch to that final platform on purpose? That terrified me.
Yeah.
What if you hadn't swapped? Would you just die? I
Yeah.
was on the edge of my seat. Awesome.
It's just easier for me that way. I don't know. I'm going for a steep and twisting path because it's okay.
GL.
That was not going to work, but that one's savable, so I can just do this.
This is one of my favorite stages from a personal perspective because I like to rapid fire terrible ideas at the devs whenever I play stages. And I am almost always 99% of the time greeted with a hard no because my ideas aren't good. But the one time I got a yes was when I said that twisting path stage should be angled downward at the beginning so we can build more speed. And I was told yes, that was a good idea. And that's the last time that'll ever happen, so I cherish it dearly. It's a core memory.
That's sick. Check this out. No! Oh, I got blocked by the last windmill. It's okay. Let's do it cleaner.
Denied.
No, windmill. Okay, Don Quixote.
There we go. Beautiful. We are now
Speaking of
into...
windmills,
Yeah, we're into Foggy Mountain.
segue.
Oh.
So I just kind
Is that
of...
Aurora Borealis in the background? No one can see it. I
It's
just know.
localized entirely within my
Not
kitchen.
visible yet. This time of year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sarah dropped off early to fall as far as I could before entering the wind, and here I'm going to do just an absolutely silly skip. I almost got it right there. This is no longer the
was awesome.
IL, but for a while it was.
No.
Oh yeah, there's like an even more ridiculous angle you can take now, right?
Yeah.
You'll see it toward the end of the showcase. We've put together a little IL compilation. It's in there. It's absurd.
For those wondering, IL is individual levels. In rolled out type marble games, it is a lot more interesting on a moment-to-moment basis to see what players can do when they grind one level for many hours, because they can rely on collision that otherwise would not be safe in a full run setting, so you'll see some crazy nonsense in that compilation that's coming up.
Exactly. Lots of ridiculous things happen in IL settings. It's really cool.
ILing
I'm alive.
rolled out.
Hey. Sorry, go on.
Little bumper
I
pass.
was gonna say ILing and rolled out is in a really great spot right now because of a bunch of features that we'll touch on later. But even for people who are just starting out, I got my start in speedrunning largely doing ILs just to get myself comfortable with the movement system of Monkey Ball 2. And from there branched out to full game runs.
Let's get ready. Roll.
Yeah, actually, you played a bunch of really cool ROMAC type ILs, right?
Oh yeah. I did like way too many guide mails before I got my first like good pauseless run.
I can interrupt you real quick. This level's gonna kill bitrate. I am so sorry. There's nothing we can do about it.
All right, I just want to say that netting, that's gonna absolutely demolish the bitrate, no matter how good it is at GDQ or Helix's stream.
Yeah.
Was placed in there and actually made the level like 10 times more fun and accessible to play because it allows you to get a good sense of your position in the stage. And yes, the devs are aware it kills bitrate, and some of them do find it funny. So
Yeah.
that is their punishment. Mhm.
It simply is.
Anyone's ever played like a Hat in Time, it's like the end of that game.
Exactly.
Too.
Oh, yeah.
The entire boss is just
Every good PC game has one.
bitrate.
So we're into the virtual reality world now. This will introduce gravity floors in a challenge, so pretty soon here. This is the last
Pretty.
world of standard.
Are you ready?
As you can see, there's a giant beacon type goal. This is the easiest goal to enter whatsoever. Harder stages typically have easier goals to enter because the difficult part is not like being in the goal. The difficult part is the rest of the stage. So you often have a very awesome, super lenient speedrun type route involved in stages like these. And it just looks pretty. What's up with all those rectangles flying in the background? They're zooming.
Clear. Ready?
I was gonna say though earlier when I was talking about Ops Super Monkey Ball Gaiden credentials, that is a very popular ROM hack in the Super Monkey Ball community, and the level designer Deadly Cutsman behind that ROM hack actually also is working on levels in Rolled Out. So some of the level design we've seen in the Monkey Ball custom community is gonna be showcased in a couple extra levels that Helix will show at the end. They're not quite in any categories yet because they're extra special and difficult.
I don't want blue gold. Don't put me there. There's
I want to see the level.
This game has a quick retry button. Oh, I completely missed that time. That's super useful, so I can just press it whenever I need to retry instead of having to pause and retry.
So, question. Speaking of Monkey Ball, like how similar in like movement is this game to the Monkey Ball games?
Very.
Not. It's not one-to-one. Can't decide which one I like more. It depends on the day.
Yeah.
This game feels incredible.
I think.
Yeah, basically since
Go ahead,
they
Dan.
built the physics from the ground up in its own way, if you port like a Monkey Ball level 1-to-1, you can accomplish basically whatever the strat ends up being, but the feeling is totally different. So you have to like get used to one or the other to play it, but they're both exactly like what you kind of look for.
Yeah.
That satisfying dexterous feel while you're playing with the ball.
I did a day of speedrunning Super Monkey Ball, and then I swapped to Rolled Out, and after about 10 minutes of warm-up, I was completely acclimatized. They're very similar. They both feel really good.
Yeah, they definitely don't like, they are not detriment to each other's muscle memories.
Absolutely
For
not.
sure.
For their standard, I'm glad we got to go and talk about Gaiden a bit too. I didn't mean to like completely interrupt you off. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Definitely wanted to touch on the tunnel fall bit right though. Anyway, we are into challenge now. Some of the hardest levels in arcade mode, not necessarily in the entire game. You'll see those later.
Clear.
But yeah, this is also the longest course with 75 levels, and there are no warp goals until over halfway through.
Might as well be a Warpless run. I guess they all have levels. Let's go. I'm sure there's one we skipped, but you know, they deserved it probably. But the speedrunning.
Or
thought
are
of not being
skipped
right after
over.
Warp Goal if you want to be played in the Warp speedrun. That's what I always say.
Yeah, forehead. Yeah, only 4 levels in Challenger skipped, which I think is hilarious. Also, I'm giving myself more lives. There is like a sort of debug add lives feature currently in the game that will eventually get removed, but you can still just continue in free play. At least that's...
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't have enough speed. Wild.
And then that's
Yeah,
another
lives
like,
are not
accessibility option.
totally an issue. We'll see where they go with that, if bonuses are added for clearing stuff without lives or not. What were you saying, Op? Sorry?
That's something that we've, like as a speedrun mod team, kind of left in for accessibility. While the add lives is in the game, it's entirely legal to use within the speedrun. And I just think throwing that out there for people who want to pick this up and maybe start trying their own speedruns, it's good to know that there's not a real... You're not losing anything by using the lives and giving yourself a couple extra chances to beat those difficult levels.
Ready?
Exactly.
Yeah, and you have to remember, like, if you consider really long form Monkey Ball runs like Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, being given something like 99 lives is totally reasonable when you have to play like hundreds of levels in a row. And Rolled Out kind of has categories that start nearing those lengths, so there's no reason to feel bad that you have to add more than the default like 5 lives while playing this game.
Yeah,
Eventually,
especially
there might be
if
some
you're
kind of point system, but yeah,
especially if you're trying to go fast.
death is inevitable.
Clear.
Essentially, yeah. I think even my best runs of this category, or just of challenge in general, have still had like 3 or 4 deaths in them.
For challenge hunters, actually, you'll find a satisfying sort of, I think everyone who's come from vanilla Monkey Ball type games will find that ROM hacks as well as Rolled Out have kind of progressed even further into difficulty when you get deep into the games. There are just certain things that this game gives you trust that you're able to do once you've played enough of it that the original games kind of never really pushed. So if you want true difficulty, you'll find it. And right now, dying doesn't mean too much, so it's okay if you die. We forgive you.
Thank you.
That was almost the sickest save ever.
That was
almost
200
incredible.
revolver.
Yeah, you're supposed to like spin
Easy
this
second
twice.
try Russian
but
roulette. Not many people get a second try.
You're supposed to spin this twice, but you don't have to. Lots of seesaws in Tranquility, just overall. Some here as well. The stage was actually, it used to be smaller, but it ended up being too hard because the platforms were too thin, especially that first little rail. So they scaled it up. It's a very large stage now.
Finish.
Sometimes the best solution to a difficulty problem in Rolled Out stage is simply embiggening. You can't fall off the edge if the edge is even bigger.
I used the minimap here to carefully position this bridge, and I shouldn't have to move it again.
Yeah, that looks great.
They're basically seesaws on the
Or just
side
golden
that
setup.
allow us to like have these walls and stuff in the game, movable walls and stuff like that. Very cool.
Set.
Nice
Yeah.
102. I think it was Cyclops Dragon who actually came up with a one-tap bridge making set that allows you to just do that without ever having to adjust it again. So shout out to the strat.
Cool, cool.
Ready. Set.
Lots of fun seesaw shenanigans in Tranquility.
Yeah, the challenge category in its current form right now serves just at its core to be the hardest difficulty in Rolled Out, but it also contains a pack of levels that will be your seesaws introduction in the long run of this game. So the reason it's being shown off so much is because they'll be used later on in more difficult levels, but for now this is kind of how you learn how to use them. They're very versatile.
Reminder
I
again,
think the devs are very proud that they got seesaws working because those are actually a lot harder to figure out physically than you might think as a game developer.
this is a neat
Seesaws
level.
simple in reality, not simple in the cyber world.
That wasn't the okay. What happened there was I hit both of those bounce pads at the same time, and they multiplied.
Clear.
You know when you get the double bounce when you're on a trampoline with your friends and you get launched into the stratosphere? It's a little bit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That rush of adrenaline is recreated and rolled out for you sometimes when playing it. Pretty cool.
Clear.
And hey, here's gravity floors. So these permanently change gravity. We can abuse them in stages like this, where I'm obviously supposed to go around the coil, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to do this instead and skip most of the level. We get to abuse it even more on this level, where we go back, activate this one, and then just kind of fall.
We're coasting.
3-second level.
Draft falling. Watch your neck.
Ready. Start.
Alright, see if I can get the fast cycle here. Ooh, okay. Well, I got a lot of speed, but I bonked a little bit. Try that again. Oh, looks good so far. I think I'll make it. Yes.
No.
Alright.
Your fast cycle is high octane actually. You go flying at the beginning way longer than I do. I can see how it gets 50.
Yeah. You really need to build up a ton of speed
slick.
at the beginning and then carry it through.
Clear.
It's a good opportunity to talk again about the virtual reality goal. I alluded to it earlier, but you saw me enter it from like, I'm not doing this correctly. You saw me enter it from like bottom, or technically it was the top. It was upside down, basically. And just because it's like almost a frisbee golf goal, you can just do that, and it works wonders with these gravity levels. Yeah. I like to just throw myself at this one, because even if I go slow, it's still really hard. There we go.
Another situation where I'm amazed that you can full commit to that without having to be punished for 300 deaths in a row.
You know?
Endless suffering style. I can't believe that. That's like the kind of thing you would expect to see only in individual level speedruns.
Let's get ready.
As you can see,
Get rolling.
lots of fun stuff with gravity floors. We're not quite done yet either.
Finish.
Another strat that probably wouldn't work without the goal type being what it is.
Roll.
And here's a really funny collision-based strat. Nice, got it. Get the ending now. Cool, there we go.
Finish.
To get a clip off
Pop
of
quiz.
the very edge of that platform to pop up and land on it.
Get rolling.
Go back to the desert.
Okay.
Zandy. Nice and warm.
We took off the VR headset and now we're back to reality. And there goes
And even
the
though the
gravity
desert is
damage.
hot, I think it's even hotter inside a VR headset when you think about it. That's sweaty.
True.
Good to cool off. Do giraffes come from the desert?
Clear.
I haven't watched Madagascar 2 Escape to Africa in a while.
Are you ready? Get rolling.
I think they go to the
I'm gonna
desert
go
in the
yes.
third movie, actually.
Any biologists? No, that's the one where they go to the zoo.
Clear.
All right, well, I just looked it up on Google. Wild giraffes live only in Africa south of the Sahara Desert.
Oh,
Oh, we're not quite there, huh?
Invasive species.
Well, in that case, Helix,
They
you should go as
can
fast
be
as
found
possible.
in desert landscapes, but typically south of
Ready.
that desert
Yeah,
landscape.
this is ogNdrahciR's habitat here. You want to get out of here ASAP. We're gonna see some dehydration if we're not quick.
oh, I can be quick. No worry
Water
about it.
percent.
We'll be fine.
Have we talked about all the different characters that are currently introduced and rolled out yet?
No, we haven't.
I feel like a lot of the personality that this game has and sort of the characters that are just sort of projected onto these, so far, mostly silent animal creatures cannot be understated. We actually each are going to be maining 3 different characters out of the 3 that are in the game currently.
True.
Look forward to that.
I've taken Chartreuse the giraffe. Peter has taken Snook the chicken, and Op has taken Morris the rat. All characters are canonically non-binary and use they them pronouns,
Heck
which I
yeah.
think is pretty cool.
Let's get
We
ready.
love to see it.
Get rolling.
Oh, okay. That was a little bit scary.
Watch your step next time.
Let's get ready.
I'll be sure to do that. Thank you.
No
Be
problem.
careful.
But this level, yeah, well, this level used to be even harder than it is. It already looks pretty difficult. It's because it still is. Okay, there we go.
Finish.
Yeah, just
It's unfortunately as hard as fast you go, so it ends up being the hardest it could possibly be in a speedrun setting. At the very least, you're not doing it, you know, in like a marathon where the nerves are extra, right? Wait. Shoot! Dang it.
I mean, I'm not on PV pace. That'd be even worse.
That's good. That would triple it. Yeah, you would hate to see
Yeah.
that. That'd be the final straw.
Also, we totally didn't talk about Pyramid of Pain.
That
Can we,
was
like-
like,
Oh, there's a big pyramid there.
Yeah.
it hurts.
Wait.
It hurts.
Go back.
We can just skip it.
Go
you
back.
just use one of the
Oh,
platforms to
it's
fling
got like it's
yourself
got
out.
flippers and flickers and hoppers and loopers and pushers and deathers and stuff, and it'll kill you. It didn't kill Helix, but that's false advertising.
Yeah, well, I skipped it. That's why.
Well, yeah.
It didn't hurt me because I skipped it.
And the devs will be shaking their head and rolling in their graves right now if they could see that you were skipping their awesome levels. You know, to be ashamed.
Anyway, we are back to Foggy Mountain, actually, and we saw some holes, which are basically like portals. We're thinking with portals now, basically. Those are going to come back
Holes, if you will.
pretty soon. I think right now. Level? Yeah.
Ready, set, get rolling.
So, you know, between these and gravity floors and all the cool new mechanics in this game, you can do a lot of cool stuff. And the custom level creators have. You'll see that a bit later.
Oh yeah, if we're talking thinking with holes, the custom scene meta with those wormhole hole looking things has far surpassed what you'll see right here. You will be traveling through alternate dimensions at a speed of 12 at basically all times whenever those holes are involved. It's kind of brain busting and mind blowing.
Set,
Alright, here's conservation. You're supposed to like... Oh, I didn't get the setup right. Supposed to turn back and then go into one of the wormholes and conserve your speed, but you can do this in one cycle. Please get up there. Thank you.
Thank you, Chartreuse.
Nice, hard diagonals there. Work it, giraffe.
They really pushed that one.
Get rolling.
Get rolling. Wait, what did Roland do? You all right?
I hope so.
If my name was Roland, I'd probably be a rolled out speedrunner.
You
It's
are
one
a
of those
rolled
like
out
Pokemon
speedrunner.
gym leader type fate things.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready? Roll.
Hey, it's Elsa's castle from Frozen.
There is.
Wait,
No, it's Spiral Tower.
never mind. You're right. There's no ice or anything. My mistake. I had a dream.
There is a nice world next though.
Nice.
Also, we could just kind of, yeah, do that. I'm dead though. Cool, I get to do it again, but better.
Woo! Once more. Get 86.
No, but I will at least
Okay.
give a cool save. That
Dang it.
works.
84 counts.
That was awesome. That was twice as cool as an 86 actually.
So hey, Ice World. Ice in this game maybe reduces friction. I don't know if it's 0 friction, but it's, oh boy, you can go
Overflow.
real fast as you're seeing right now. I need to start slowing down here.
It's like
I'm
in
going
physics, you have to assume the coefficient of friction is 0 here. You're schmoving.
It's
for real.
similar to going slow, except you do it twice.
Yeah, I'd say like the opposite almost. Like three negatives go for a positive fast when you add them up.
Yeah. Ice is, normally you're like, oh, I hate the ice level because it controls terribly, but no, in rolled out, it's really fun.
Yeah,
You
as
get
it
to go so
happens, I
fast.
feel like in Marble Rollers we're kind of always dealing with ice physics. So at this point we might as well just make it even faster. Like it's always been slippery. We're in a ball.
Mhm.
Like when you really think about it, there never really wasn't ice. This ice is just super ice.
Alright,
And going fast is cool, I think.
gonna go for like basically the
It's
IL
cool
here.
because you're on ice.
I didn't even mean that. You're the jokester. That one was yours. That was an accident. Thank you.
It's okay. You could just say it was intentional.
All right, yeah, it was me. Yeah, whatever.
That's a good joke, Peter.
Nice churn
no.
sound, by the way. Who came up with that?
Me.
Cool. Yeah, I knew that.
I don't know who found the holdup. I don't remember, but I came up
Solar
with the
Fair.
Solar Fair. Oh, you're right.
Solar Fair is one of my chat members, and every single time a new rolled out stage was introduced, hold up was suggested as a strat idea, and it worked on churn. And that I think is an important wrong clock, twice a smock kind of mentality that we like to see in speedrunning. Trial and error, baby.
And I found an adjustment to that gets an even faster time. So churn is like a non-issue now, which is great.
Do a skate trick, Tony Hawk.
I did. Actually, a Tony Hawk speedrunner.
Wow.
So that, hey,
Doing everything I
Purposes.
can, holding on to what I am.
Stop! You're gonna get the MCA.
One more word and you're muting our pod, buddy.
All right, on
You had
to
the voice of an
It's a
angel, by the way. That
compliment
was
'cause your
awesome.
voice is so good. Yeah.
Thank you for serenading. Spooky.
It's not Halloween yet. Oh,
But we're in the scary realm.
Ah!
yeah.
Sorry,
This is
I'm over it.
Haunted Grounds. I'm actually gonna like completely ignore most of this level by just trying to clip over it. This one you
You
can
beauty.
also skip, but it's very risky, and so I decided to play it safe there.
Heart of the cards. There were hearts. We needed cards for that joke to reach its full circle, but Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right.
You notice
this-
there's also scary lightning in this background?
Yeah, no, it's terrifying. It's like a
Scary.
graveyard too.
People die there.
Not me.
But you won't let the animals die here, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
Thank
Absolutely
goodness.
not.
Shout out to Cyclops Dragon for this setup on toss that I almost messed up. Yeah, that was a red goal, so skipped 2 levels. That is the second warp goal in challenge. The first one was on Crescent, maybe you caught it. Crescents, sorry, there are 2 of them. It used to be Crescent, just 1, but now there are 2 of them there. I'm gonna go for this ridiculous setup on Archway to fly directly into the green goal. This is a bit awkward. I think I can still make it work from here. Yes, got
I'd
it.
say you got it.
Beauty.
Yeah,
No
that's...
focus required, unless I didn't see it. In that case, it was awesome.
No, I didn't. Also, you can use this wall to just push you through. I love that strat.
Push.
No deaths in haunted grounds.
Let's get
Nice.
ready.
You kept your promise.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Now we're in
Despite
heavenly
not dying,
chamber.
we now are in the heavenly chamber.
Exactly.
Tension has happened.
Finish.
Again, please excuse coughs or sniffles. I am just getting over a cold. I'm really glad that I was okay in time for this. I almost wasn't. Oh no.
Yeah, pretty clutch timing actually. You crossed over the apex just a couple days ago. Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice.
Oh, I can live. I can live. Nice. Okay. I really wanted to get the 54 strat, but
That's
Are you
alright.
ready?
some of these levels take a while to load, like this one, because there's just a lot going on. But this is timed with in-game time, so it doesn't really matter.
Are you ready? Get rolling.
That means computers of all varying types of laggy and awesome toaster type, processor type power can also participate in speedrun equally. No problem there. The in-game timer is very consistent for everyone.
Even for all courses runs, we just add up the 3 courses.
Yep. Which is new to me, so shouts to the Sonic community for having to go through that all the time. It's tough. It's math. Basic addition.
Yeah.
Freaks me out though.
It's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find like a good calculator online that does milliseconds. It totally shouldn't
Oh,
be,
yeah.
but
Timecalculator.net, baby. It might not be net. I might be lying. Don't look up that link.
I'm checking right now to see.
You might find scams.
I'm seeing
You know
right
where you
now
can go,
if I'm
though?
scanning.
you can go.
Speedrun.com/rolled
Heck
out.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Let's go.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in learning about the community or the run or the game or anything, you can just go to the link that I just posted in the chat. Speedrun.com/rolled out.
You also got rolledoutgame.com, their website, the official website for Rolled Out. Be sure to join the Discord. That's where all the speedrun stuff happens. And you also get to talk with other Rolled Out fans. Get to see.
And even the devs sometimes. Pretty cool.
Yeah, you literally get to see what the devs are working on.
The
Yeah,
live
anyway,
updates.
Public GitHub uploading spot.
Last level of the run, by the way, and it's a very fitting one. We're going to do this gigantic skip.
Super slide.
Bounce here. I don't like this angle very much, but I think I can make it work. And go right into the goal. I
Watch
missed.
Right into the.
Stratosphere.
Yeah.
That was a really nice spacey background that we got to get a close look at there. That was cool. You see those pillars? I think those are authentic marble. Like a marble roller.
Oh, I'm super dead.
Nice.
I'm not gonna make it. Okay.
I understood that joke. Dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Explain it.
So the construction is out of a material that's called marble, and we're
Yeah.
currently playing a early access marble roller available on Steam called Rolled Out.
Clear.
Got
Wait,
it,
that's
fine.
funny.
Yeah.
Did you make that joke? That's going up on the
Just
bridge.
over 38 minutes. GG.
That's a sub 20 challenge, which is actually really good.
Wow. That's
Yeah, actually, really nice. Really nice.
GG.
Fantastic. Add those times up. That's an easy 30. Very nice marathon time.
Another
Probably. I didn't do the math. No one checked my math.
another random thing that we didn't touch on is that when you collect 40 coins, you get a 1-up.
True.
It doesn't mean too much, but it's there, and I forgot to say it, so I'm saying it now.
Thank you for speaking.
Okay.
Yeah. And, this isn't the only way you can enjoy this game. There are a bunch of different modes that we're actually going to be showing off right after this break. I want to remind everyone in the audience, what we're doing here today. This is Testing Grounds, a show about new games. During this break, you can feel free to follow our runner and our commentators today, twitch.tv/helix13_, Mist Op, and Petra's Inc. So before we go to this break here, I just want to say, I want to remind everyone that SGDQ 2021 Online is coming up in just a couple weeks here, July 4th. So be sure to check out gamesdonequick.com for more info on that. But with that, we're going to be getting ready for a standard Warpless race. We saw Helix just do all of the courses. We're going to be peeling it back a little bit, going to the standard stages, and we'll be right back right after this.
I did all the courses with warps, now we get to see them without warps.
True.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Testing Grounds, where we just showed off all courses with warps for rolled out here. But we're going to be having a race now between Helix, who just did that last run, and Peter, who is going to be joining in to do this race of the standard courses, Warpless. So we're not going to see any warps unless, they might accidentally go into one and they're going to have to do it again. But, definitely didn't happen earlier or anything, right? Yeah. Yeah, so, whenever you're ready, feel free to get into it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Right. On go?
There is no way that the person who's not racing will not be doing the countdown. Am I right, Op, or am I right?
I think you'd be correct on that one.
I'm right.
All right, both runners ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Said it.
All right, on go.
Yeah.
Race begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, Peter.
Good luck, Helix. I missed an A press. Can we restart? Just kidding.
I know, I did too.
Wow.
Whoa, fair, even, equal. The perfect competitive experience.
Mm-hmm.
Life or death, I've waged my entire soul on this race personally, so if I lose, I will cry. Or just smile, I don't know. Same thing, more or less.
I got the spring strat for real this time. No weird bounce. All right.
Real?
I got a really cool and safe, intelligent, calculated, slower strat that will allow me to get it first try and not fall horribly behind. You know how it is. It's a race kind of thing. Helix took an unnecessary risk. It just paid off this time.
No, I died on up and up. It's okay.
Woo!
I'm
That's my
actually
chance.
ahead now. I died kind of far into it too. I'm sad.
So we are now racing standard warpless. Should we talk about the major differences that might entail when it comes to playing the standard run? Because I think it's actually the most significantly different category out of all the warp to warpless type category differences.
Yeah, I think so too, because there are a lot of warps in standard, and you saw them in the warps
buttload.
run. We will not be taking any of them in this race, so you will see more levels.
Yeah, every single instance where a cool
Excuse me.
special glowy goal was used in the last run is an opportunity for me and Helix and I, if you will, to show you a level you've never seen before. Unless you know it rolled out already, but that's cheating.
Ready, set,
Have to focus. Snake is a strat that's easy, but also the hardest strat ever for me, so, I can't fall behind right now. This is not my territory.
ready,
Frick. I'm good.
Don't take the warp on J drop. Do not take the warp. There we go. Okay.
I did not take the warp on J drop.
Wow.
I actually didn't. Luckily, I haven't run warped in a while, so there wasn't an instinct there. But I'm really when we get to the candy floor, Op, can I ask you a big favor?
For sure. Yeah.
I thought that silence was
Just
no.
say like, no.
No, that was a mic cutting out moment. My bad.
I see. Frick, I just died to Farflung.
So did I.
Don't let me take a warp goal. Just yell, scream and shout, and let it all out. I'm very scared.
Right. Okay. We're both Canadian.
Yeah.
I can just tap you on the shoulder. Don't worry. I got you.
If you do take
All
a
right,
warp
yeah, you're right
goal,
next to me actually. Hi, how's it going?
Hey,
if you do take a warp goal, you can just press the retry button immediately.
that's true.
Oh, yeah, that. Hopefully, I noticed by then.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just go back and practice if it happens. I'm very infamous for actually taking warp goals and warpless runs. That's why I'm talking about it so much here. But I think I've got it under control. I've played nothing but warpless in preparation for this event, so it shouldn't happen. All right.
So just talking
I
about
just
the
entered the
race,
desert world. Stage check.
I am on
Felix
touch
is a
activation.
little bit ahead.
Stage ahead. I see. Close race. I will eagerly await your next mistake opportunity and not make any scalding comments about it. I am a good sport.
Okay.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. That touch activation went a little bit wet and wild, but I'm already in the future about it. All right, both have gone wild.
Peter hit G on your keyboards a couple times.
Oh yeah,
I will.
add lives,
Thank you for
please.
reminding me.
Yeah.
It's important.
It's actually my R button on my handy dandy trusty GC GameCube controller.
Ah.
So if I had hit G, it still would have worked. So your advice was not bad. Do not fear.
Yeah, we are both using GameCube controllers. Excuse me.
As am I as well.
Yeah, it's not really something we've mentioned, is it?
No, not really.
Just anything you can plug into your computer and have your computer recognize as a controller is probably usable and rolled out. So lots of Monkey Ball speedrunner veterans typically like to play with the old GC, but you can really use anything. Tons of pro keyboard players already. It's kind of wild.
World record was
I
held
used
by
to be an
a
anti-keyboard.
ready, set,
All right.
Let's do squiggly
Nice
better.
ballsy bounce, actually. Didn't play too greedy.
Oh.
finish.
Excuse me. Frog in my throat.
Are you ready?
Bless you.
Thank you.
you're excused and forgiven.
Oh, I'm getting so
If you
much
do
higher.
end up having
Okay.
to sneeze and cough, do it while you're on a level where you die, and then I can catch up, please. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Good suggestion. I appreciate it.
No problem, no problem, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Wait, I love this level.
Me too.
Oh, I just kind of showed my hand that I'm a little bit behind, but this level does not falsely advertise. Even though I died to it, I still love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true love.
Just overshot a little bit, miscalculated. You know how it is.
I actually made that level
Oh.
even better recently.
I
Wow.
love it even more.
Peter, I'm actually sorry that I
know.
just watched that happen to you.
I know. I'm sorry you had to watch that happen. I'll
Okay.
take full responsibility
died
because I
on
love this
Squiff,
level.
so
I've never played
you're
it.
all right.
I just realized the game commanded you to love that level.
Mm-hmm.
You will. Yeah.
You will.
I will try
That's
this
my
once. Yeah.
Luckily, I'm
Yes.
the fastest jumpy options player in the game, so this will be easy for me. Did you win?
I got funnel cake
First
skip.
try?
They got funnel cake first try.
Well, luckily, I practiced that one a whole bunch too, so I'll get a first try as well. No, that's not where you're saving time over me.
I used lots of focus mode. Here's the safe strat on sticky floors, by the way. Was not about to risk it all after getting that skip.
Good call, good call. I got a first try too. Did you
Nice.
focus mode on it
Wow,
too?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really hard.
Double. Yeah, not only is the hole that you have to enter there somewhat small and precise, but also the goalpost can like stop you even after you successfully made it through the hole.
Yeah.
So the issue is a double thread the needle situation, one after the other. Very frightening sometimes.
Do not warp go on winding
I'm
wafers, by the
geographically
way.
displaced. I got a little bit geometrically displaced by sticky floors, but I basically went for the cool strat.
Essentially.
If you
Cool.
blinked for a long time there. Nice first try carve too.
Nice, nice. You love to
Very,
see
very
it.
cool. And I will not take the warp glow on winding wafers. He will not. He would never take the warp glow on winding wafers.
I'm here to yell at you.
No.
He's just gonna schmoove on this pink icky paint-like substance. It's moving.
I'm not gonna try it again.
I'm currently screaming at you, Peter.
It's okay. Once again, I did not do the voice. And that's what's most important, I think.
Good job on not taking the warp roll. I'm proud of you.
Have you noticed that I'm playing as a very, very cute chicken, by the way, fellow ballers and chat? This is Snow Cone. Snow Cone is very, very cool. They have a little leaf inside the feathers on the head. I think that's quite an excellent fashion choice. A lot cooler than like a bow tie or whatever.
Wow.
Look, such a
You,
good character.
you said
Or a
fellow.
scarf.
You said fellow ballers, but you're not in a ball right now, right?
No, actually, it's funny that you said that unprompted of your own volition right there. I am not in a ball. I'm in a triachus icosahedron. I have not rehearsed that before the stream. This shape is a very particular shape that I, as a mathematician, am personally very connected to. And I thought it's a much better choice. It gives me confidence as a player.
Could you define
Thank
that
you for
word,
noticing.
please, and use it in a sentence for us?
Triachus icosahedron. The tri part comes from the fact that it's made mostly of triangles. It's got a lot of polygons, but they're actually all triangles if you look really closely. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about that. And yeah, use it in a sentence? Yeah, I just did.
Wow.
Perfect.
Incredible. Incredible.
No problem.
Also, like 4 stages ago at this point, I got tilt path skip first try as well. I am on fire. Let's go.
What, did you tilt path skip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This can't be real. Well, I stopped and smelled the roses as the devs intended on tilt path, so who's the real winner here?
Helix.
Yeah. I know this is a speedrun competition. Oh! Windmilled.
Well, no.
Second try, easy every time. Maybe left side windmills really is stronger. I was gonna make fun of you when I saw it the first time, but it has occurred to me that the angle looked really nice when you went from the left side. Might start using my brain a little bit more there. Swish! I like it when the narrator says swish when you go through the goal from a long airborne attack. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that, did we? Yeah, the narrator says like different stuff, especially if you go to the goal while going really fast. He yells "wow." If you all out, like really fast. Says something like, "Where are you going?" or "How did you get there?" Something like that.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Artist rendition.
Wait, where's the when's the Peter announcer back?
You can actually swap out audio files in
recording
this
as we
game. So.
I've heard that's a big plan from the devs, is for you to very easily be able to put your own voice packs in, so that anyone can yell at you for dying or living in marble rolling, and I think that's a good feature. Very excited for that.
I apologize for the bitrate again.
Yeah, let's go.
I do not. I will not apologize. When I get there, you better be thankful. I only wish we were on the same stage at the same time, really. That'd be double the bitrate power.
Complete compression. Beyond what we've seen before.
To go even further beyond the maximum overcompression.
I love pathing. You can just
warmed up decently well, and I'm not dying as much. I do intend to continue to do that, so if you're not doing the same, better watch out. Helix13_ Esquire.
Well, I'm not dying.
Are you planning on dying at all, or
I'm thinking about it.
making mistakes?
I think I might just wing it.
You always do this. Well, things don't always go according to plan, do they?
That's why I don't really have a plan. We're just playing. That's okay.
That just covers all your bases, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. No apologies for the bitrate.
Yeah.
This tunnel's kind of like a spider tunnel. You know, like spiders live here. Is that kind of scary? I'm a little bit freaked out.
Oh, I don't like
Not
spiders.
like personally an arachnophobe, but like if there were spiders that big, I'd be like icky.
Okay, but I am an arachnophobe, so this is how you make me mess
true.
up.
Icky spiders
Okay,
everywhere
fine.
in the walls. Once again, you made a fool of me.
Make sure not to take the warp goal on linked blocks.
I didn't even have to yell. It was awesome.
You can do it anyway if you want.
I might.
I don't want you to feel left out.
I might on the link block. Potentially.
Huh.
There we go.
I got flowered.
Oh no.
From the hit video game rolled out.
Yeah. If it was a stage 42 flower. Don't worry, chat, though. If you're looking for the Peter Rest Stink Incorporated clutch comeback, it is coming. I did pick the flying character for a reason. You're going to see some serious, regular walking. Snowcone, unfortunately, does not like flying personally, nor cheating. But I think that confidence that this character inspires for me will be a huge game changer in the next couple levels.
What was that collision on twisting tiles? I just like went
Whoa.
backwards. What was
Yeah.
that?
You kind of just got sent backwards.
We take those.
And time.
Good game.
A
That
GG.
was really fast. Yeah, 1205 is really
That
good.
What did
That was
you
an
get?
extraordinarily good standard Warpless run. You brought your ASS plus tier S gameplay today. I'm very proud to have duked it out with you here.
GG.
Very good
Thank
game.
you.
I started playing okay, keeping it together after that, but it was too much. I had to bring it forward in the early game in order to keep up with you there. That was awesome.
I got some ridiculous stuff first try, which really helped.
That's not how I do retro reflection. There we go. All right. Well, I have been absolutely monstrous at twisting tiles lately, so I do intend to get this very quickly. I don't know what's been going on.
I believe in you.
It's just been feeling. Ooh, I pulled back out of greed. I had that. I
Oh.
wanted to get a faster turnaround.
No.
Rookie mistake. Yes. I do like this stage. It's very pretty. Let's have a long to look at it.
More content.
Nice.
Time to appreciate the work that the visual department put in on this.
I love how this game looks.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, whenever the VR... time, by the way. Time.
GG.
It's not world record, is it?
No, world record
No.
is by Helix13_ and it's in 11-minute 32-second.
That's what I thought. Someone in chat said I got world record, and I was like, I don't think so. Like, I remember getting a better time.
Yeah, if you'd like to keep up
It's
on
one
what
of
the
those
world record is,
affectionate,
check
like,
out the
honorary
SOC.
world records, you know?
Yeah, well played by both of you.
GG's. That was an excellent match.
Oh, oh no, wait, I got world record on the in-game leaderboards. That's what happened. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's true, because we did not have to wipe the SRC leaderboards for this last
Yeah.
update, but this last update did introduce in-game leaderboards, so there you go.
Ooh.
Officially in
Wait.
there, in the code, Helix the champion.
Warpless world
That's
record
a
in-game
manager.
leaderboards. Go.
Not hacked. You saw it live here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So thank you both of you for doing this race. We're actually going to be going to a custom level pack after this. Also, I think Helix is going to be talking about some quality of life things that are in game as well. So we're just
Also
going to be.
wanted
Oh,
I
go
wanted to
ahead.
show off some of the other levels in the game as well, because there are a lot that aren't in arcade mode yet.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to this game. So
Oh, yeah.
we're just going to take a very quick break, and we'll be right back right after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Testing Grounds. I'm going to hand it over to Helix13_ again, who's going to be showing us some stuff in-game here in Rolled Out before we get to the custom level pack run. So take it away.
Yeah, that's me. For those just joining us, I'm Helix, they them pronouns. I'm here with some fantastic commentators as well.
Hello.
We got Mistop and Features Inc.
Oh, hello.
They're both here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to show
I
off
am
some
Features.
of the other levels in this game, because there are a lot of them. Some of them, like with the icons, are custom levels, and you'll see those a bit later. But there's lots of stuff that you didn't see in arcade mode, and I wanted to show that off. First, you did see bridges, but you didn't see the warp goal. The funny thing about this warp goal is that there's a hold-up setup for it. So if I just do that and then turn a little bit, perfectly aligns myself with this bridge, and I could just go on the warp goal. But there's some really cool gravity stuff in Tranquility that's not in arcade mode yet, like this level, Flip Around. Go on here. Wait for it to flip around. You do a lot of that, and it's a neat level. There's a really cool IL for this. I'm only going to give it 1 or 2 shots in the interest of time, but that was really close. You can see what I'm trying to do here. That was, yeah, okay. You get the idea. That's extremely difficult. We'll go to Parallax. That was actually skipped by a warp goal. This is an arcade mode, but you didn't see it. You totally just fall down. This level's so fun. There's so many ways to play it. I just love these levels like that. Tower is another one that was skipped by a warp goal. It is actually in arcade mode. You know, there's this whole tower with the spiral around it, but you just kind of do that, but ideally you go in the goal. There you go. Gonna move on to Candy Factory here and show you all abduction. So there's a lot to this level, as you can kind of see. I'm gonna show off what it's like casually. Alright, you get the idea. Brings you up, you land on the sticky floor as it spins around, knocks you back off. But what you can do with this level is just land up here. Don't fall off. Okay, there we go. And you can stay up here as long as you want. Oh, wait, can I live? Jumped off a little bit early.
For real?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Keep it together. Yeah, you're back
You're
on there.
fine.
Easy, easy. All part of the plan. Definitely save time too.
We do a little bit of stunting.
Me too, a little stunned.
Save it for the IL matches, huh?
Let's get ready.
Keep it together. hold your
Unfortunately, that wasn't fast at all. You start getting this
Shoot a
stage
drop out of
also-
the cannon there.
I'm good on
Goodness
this
gracious.
stage.
Watch your neck.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Awesome, awesome. Keep it up.
Into the warp pool we go.
You know, I
Oh,
looked
that's-
up if giraffes could bend their necks. They cannot. So
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know what
this
happens at the
giraffe
end of the
is-
stages when this giraffe's neck is bent 90 degrees, but maybe it's not a giraffe after
Shore's
all.
is cut from a special cloth, you know? I
Thank you.
imagine that any animal that can handle being inside a Super Ball like this one, such as itself, should be able to keep the the neck straight and alive.
Oh yeah, perhaps.
As you can see here, there's the spinning cube with the goal inside of it. You can just stop it whenever. Roll in. The IL for this, I actually don't know if it stops or not. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's possible to go in while it's spinning, but it is extremely difficult, and I haven't managed to do it yet. But that's
You just hope.
another really cool level. Yeah, that's basically what you do. Ramp Rush
Awesome.
is another really cool one. Takes a bit to load. There it is.
I can't wait for this one to be in a run.
Holy monster sync every time I see this one.
True. I haven't thought about that. Oh, where am I?
makes my brain just explode every time I see it.
Oh, I'm alive? Oh, no, I'm not.
These ramps just flying around and constantly like flipping and rotating and
no.
changing their shape in order to be difficult as you go further on is just so cool. The stage has got presence.
I love this stage. Please, it's so easy to go too fast.
You're having too much fun.
Yeah.
You feeling the rush?
Over here?
Speedrunner problems. I'm going too
Good
fast.
improv.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Hey, while I play this level, speaking of going fast, I'm gonna shout out Midwest Speed Fest. That's, if you're here for the intro, I mentioned that's the speedrun organization I help run marathons with. Speedrun marathons. I think there are, like, I think there's at least one runner in the group, but anyway. There's like real running, but yeah, we're actually having our next marathon August 27th through 29th, and submissions are open like right now for 2 more days. So it's a return to on-site marathons, by the way, in Minneapolis, but we are absolutely taking precautions. We totally understand that precautions need to be taken. But yeah, MidwestSpeedFest.com if you want to learn more. I'm so glad that I get to shout that out. This is something that I and a bunch of other people have put a lot of passion and time into over the past 4 or 5 years, so really cool to be able to shout that out here. Yeah, if you're interested in, going up to another in-person event in Minneapolis, check it out. But more levels here. Roulette's a cool one. This one uses wormholes again. Wormholes, holes, whatever they're called in this game. Oh.
The seamless transition between like being in one side of the wormhole and the other one is kind of incredible when showcasing stages like this.
Forgot about that.
Like, always the hole.
Always.
That hole is for you when you
forgot
forgot
about
about it.
Oh, that time I wasn't even looking
Whether
at
you're
the
a blind
screen.
player or someone who just wasn't thinking enough, that hole will get you. It's a dangerous kind of hole, not like the wormholes we're using here.
I have to like make sure I'm like holding. Yeah. Sneaks up on you. Alright. Let's hop into Ice Game.
Awesome.
There's virtual reality first. Almost forgot about that. The cartridge is really neat because what you're supposed to do here, land here, go all the way around, go up on here, roll around here, roll around there, go into the goal. The obvious skip is to do this, which yes, that works, but the real skip is to do this.
This one's messed up that it exists, actually.
Yeah,
That was so cool. I watched the devs react to that immediately when it was discovered, and it was kind of awful. One of those complete total destruction stage type skips. Very cool.
Perspective is one of my favorite levels because you can choose how you want to play it. You cannot take any gravity changes at all. Just play it like this. You can make it a complete free fall level if you want to. Probably not gonna finish. I almost made it. Okay. Or you can do basically a combination of the two. Something like this. I'm probably still gonna die. Yeah. That was difficult to handle. I'll go in, please.
I
As
believe.
dangerous as you can go fast. The best kind of stages for a budding speedrunner.
Ironing this is really fun, but you don't get a ton of finishes just because there's so much stuff in the way.
Yeah.
Could have gotten. Please, I just want to finish now.
No. Sunk cost fallacy. Do the no gravity minute.
Let's go this way. No, you get the idea. I gotta move on. There's so much stuff to talk about in this game. I love it. Oh, I have to show scoopers, right? Like, I have to. This stage is so cool.
This is awesome.
I love scoopers.
Those kind of look like ice cream scoopers.
Yeah?
I mean, I like ice cream scoopers too, you know? Good way to get ice cream in a bowl.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be really difficult. With a fork? No way, Jose.
This stage is so
So if you
cool.
use a spoon, the spoon gets bent, you know? It's
Oh,
not a
I
fun
feel
time.
that. Yeah.
I've bent many a spoon trying to get ice cream out of a ice cream tub.
This one.
Are you ready?
Terminal velocity is hilarious. Ignore the texture thing. Early access, remember that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I went between the wormholes.
Get rolling.
Well, you were reaching terminal velocity.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yeet.
Goodbye.
Please don't overshoot. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Clear.
And we're like outside of the skybox too. Oh, I love that level. There's one more that's really cool. Wormholes.
Are you ready? Get rolling.
We're just gonna kind of hop between them. Whoa. Barely missed that one.
Get rolling.
I'm significantly worse at these levels because I don't get to play them very often because they're not in arcade.
Because they're not in
And
the
I
run.
just- yeah, I just like, I don't know. I don't IL them all that much, although I did forget to show off the IL strat for this one. Yeah, the skip should be pretty obvious. You can just do this. You don't need to use one of them. A couple cool ones in Ice Cave. Use branches. This one is in Challenge and is skipped by the Crescent's Warp Goal. You can basically just do this. I love it. The way the ice sets this up, ILing this is really cool.
Such a fun IO.
I believe Op has the record on this level.
Yep.
Um,
791.
Teeth, another cool one.
Ready, set, roll.
We'll play this casually for a little bit, just to show you all how this level goes.
I feel like I remember Sawtooth at some point not being an ice stage, which is extra neat, knowing that like even though it was like already a fun kind of Tony Hawk style skating half pipe level, it got even better once you could slip and slide on it even faster.
Yep, because you can do this.
Exactly. And you'll notice that like whenever the devs put ice physics into a level, they usually use it as a way to like allow you to go faster as opposed to, you know, making you do precise platform on ice. Can't think of any ice rails that are seriously difficult in this yet. We might never see them.
Quadratic.
Dang, would that be hard.
You'll see them in custom levels for sure.
Even though Quadratic has that one that's rather difficult already.
Yeah. Going for the IL strat on Twin Inversion, but I should probably go off the actual level first. Please go in. Okay, you get the idea. I'm so bad at turning around in midair and going in that way. Almost had it. I'm gonna give it like 1 or 2 more tries. I don't want to be here forever. This is a really difficult IL. It is super fun. I don't know why I love it so much. Fun for me. It might not be fun for a bunch of other people. Depends if you like.
Airborne ice,
Depends what
fast
you
flying,
like.
but it is fun for everyone.
I don't have enough speed. No. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Love that you can almost break the level, but like it still sort of does the intended thing. It's I don't know, the way it works with that IL was so cool to me. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, safe zones. You all are gonna love this level if you've played Mario Party. It's
You love this
Bookworm.
level?
It's Bookworm. This level is Bookworm. It's so cool.
Oh, you're right.
There is a setup to do it quickly because of course there is.
Of course.
Here, go here, and you're in the goal. Okay, and there was one in Heavenly Chamber I wanted to talk about, which was Lonely Landings. This one really shows off the potential of gravity stuff. The IL does this. It wasn't great. I wanted to not actually touch the last part. Like that. There we go. I want to get in the like gravity radius, so to speak, but not actually touch the platform, so I can do that. Whew. Gravity does some cool stuff. There's lots of stages in Vortex, and triple jumps is a really neat one. All these stages in Vortex, none of them are arcade mode yet. I'm sure they will be. I think they're going to be part of some, like master difficulty or something. Oh, okay, the goal's over there. Try to show off the IL strat. Oh, that was interesting. And a reminder, if you like in this game, you want to play it yourself, you can get it on Steam. It is only $20 right now in early access. Well worth it, in my opinion. There it is. That's the IL strat.
Yeah, it seems like they stuffed a lot into this game for $20.
Oh, absolutely. There are also mini games. They will be in the game eventually. We don't know quite when, but it will happen. There's also online multiplayer support coming sometime. Yeah, lots of exciting stuff in this game's future. So, they put me in the game. I can't believe it.
They put 2 of you in the game.
Exactly.
2? Too many.
Maybe. The skip for this is absolutely wild. I don't even know how to do it. So that's why you should join the Discord and look at all the IL strats that people post.
What in the world? Yeah, you were just bouncing off of like thin rails and girders and stuff.
Yeah, it like bounces off of...
To the goal.
You jump off, you like bounce off of a thing, and you just go in the goal. I don't even understand.
Alright.
Here's Fishbone. This is a really neat, just like platform balancing level. Pretty small platforms here. You gotta stay on. But the IL for this is hilarious because then you just kind of throw yourself at it. We're gonna be here all day if I try to get a finish right then. But what's another? This is fun. Oh yeah.
Ready, set, roll.
Stage pretty neat. You can see. Sorta conveyor style level, going back and forth. Builds itself almost. And as you can imagine, the IL for this one, you just kind of throw yourself at it. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and do it forever, but planet hopping is cool. I don't actually like know how to do this the quote-unquote intended way. I know the IL though, which is just to go back and do that. Ideally you land in the thing, but I would have actually landed there and been fine and could have finished from there. It's gonna happen again. I'll give it 1 or 2 more tries.
I just realized your particular ball customization matches the color scheme of this backdrop.
It totally does.
It is intended.
Ultra purple mode.
I love it.
Beautiful. I gotta say, for having a non-triacus icosahedron ball type, the color scheme fits together very well and creates quite an aesthetic experience. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Get rolling.
Oh no.
Gotta start
Maybe I
playing.
should clear up at some point just in case someone's thinking it, but the ball shape does not change the physics of the game. That would be very, very silly.
I'm going to talk a bit more about some of the quality of life stuff, some of the cool extra features that are in this game after this level showcase, and then we'll get into the custom levels after that. So lots of cool stuff coming up here.
Time is running out.
Cool, okay. That's actually like a really difficult level. Now we're going into the most difficult levels in the entire game so far, the ones in Desolation. Got corner to corner. Testing your corner transfers here.
Wow.
Really good skill to have in marble rollers. But of course, very difficult. I'm really glad I first tried that.
Heck yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that was impressive. Elegant.
You said some of the hardest levels. You did that first try.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that one cozy level earlier, gotcha.
Yeah. That's how it is.
sometimes.
This is Gyro Engine, I believe made by Deadly Cutsman, who made Monkey Ball Gaiden, as we talked about a little bit earlier. Oops.
We actually have seen a couple Katsuma stages. They're usually, you can kind of mark them visually by how grandiose and intense they look, daunting from afar. They're usually very big and have lots of cool moving parts.
I think Ramp
And
Rush
do you know how
was one.
do you know how big the team was that worked on this game, or that's currently working on this game?
Not that many people. I don't know exactly how big, and they don't have the credits in the game yet, but
Specifically, I can think of, well, there's the Polar Byte dev team, and there's the Sky Map dev team, who are
Yeah.
both in charge of different aspects of the game, depending on each developer. There's a pretty decent chunk of level designers who came from making ROMAC type levels, and then one of my personal friends from the Monkey Ball speedrun community, Complex Plane, who is not quite working on the game right now, but did come up with the physics engine when it comes to moving parts, which is a pretty integral part of how the game plays. And yeah, I think that's all I can name off the top of my head. So a decent amount of level designers, people working on the physics and the general quality of the game's play.
and of course you got
Still a
people
relatively small indie team though.
working on the music too. I think that's only
Oh, yeah.
2 or 3. Yeah, you know, got some artists on the team as well, stuff like that. As far as I can tell, you know, all good people. I'm gonna count that. I hate that last part, the ending to that level. It's
You did it. That was easy.
ugh.
Are you ready?
That particular goal type is funny, actually. It's like
Yeah.
relatively large, but it's kind of like the candy goal, where it's got a very thick outer goalpost, so the room for error is a lot larger than on most.
Oh yeah, no, that ending is really hard to get right. You have to have just like the perfect speed and positioning to get in the goal. But yeah, shout out to Sky Map Games and Polar Byte Games for making this incredible marble roller. It really is like everything I would want in a marble roller.
Yeah.
So good.
It's
Are you ready?
such a good adaptation of what we love from the original games, just in a modern setting, and kind of expanded upon with all the new features and gimmicks and whatnot.
Actually not going to show this gift to this level quite yet. Show it after play the whole thing, just to give you a sense of scale. This used to be the hardest level in the game. There were a couple just like unfair things that needed to be fixed. They have
Yeah, we spent like a solid hour trying to clear it for the first time, right? When it was in its first
we
alpha
did.
form.
I should have like saved that stream.
It was ridiculous. It had all this regular stuff at the beginning, and at the end it had like a perfect edge clip that you had to do to get onto a moving platform, and an extremely powerful wind that would just toss you off the stage even if you were ready for it.
Yeah, like this wind used to be way more powerful.
It was just, you needed every single inch of your like socket for your joystick in order to stay on the platform. It was hilarious. And that was if you were ready. If you weren't ready, there was no chance.
All right, and there's the skip. The dev intended
Secret
skip.
passage.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of our
Treasure.
streams, Peter, where can people find you on Twitch?
Ah, hello. Yes, I'm on twitchtv.tv, if you will. Okay, all right. Now, this is the username and the curse that I live with.
I'm
all right?
getting out the
I
notepad.
invented this one when I was a very young preteen, so please forgive me. But my name is Peter, right? So take Peter, and then switch the E and the R, so it's Petrie. And then S, and then incorporated, but Inc for short. So Petrus Inc. That is where you can find me on Twitch TV. I do Monkey Ball, speedrunning, rolled out speedrunning, and some other games too. Trying to be the best at whatever I play. Yeah.
And there's also a skip on this level. You can just do that. It's probably y'all probably caught on to that. There's one more level in Desolation that I want to show, and it's Culmination.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Probably the hardest level in the game. Anyway, how about you? Where can the people find you on Twitch?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Mistop. I do Super Monkey Ball speedrunning, rolled out speedrunning, and marbles on Fridays. General gaming. And yeah,
Pretty baller,
vibes only.
so to speak.
Someone said.
And I'll talk a bit more about my stream in a little bit. This level's really hard.
Yeah, no, that level is
You're forgiven.
difficult.
And that level's like the culmination of like all the skills you develop and rolled out.
This is gonna be killer
A lot
when
of
when it gets into arcade mode.
Oh, it's gonna be so
Yeah.
good. Playing Monkey 2 and having that be the last level is so sick.
The last level in
Definitely
in a ROM hack,
having
it's so
to
good.
stockpile the skills needed to do this after you've already played a bunch of other levels in a long form like master type category will be quite an achievement for many players. I'm
just
sure
wanna-
they'll be excited to try it out.
I want to point out that I first tried it.
Yeah, baller. Gaming.
As I was saying, it'll take you thousands of tries, to figure out how to beat it in like a run setting. It won't be easy your first tryable for anyone on this planet, for sure.
And one more thing I wanted to show off. You've seen this level. You haven't seen this part of this level.
Now see it again. Oh gosh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Goodbye.
This one piston in this level just kind of sends you.
It's a feature.
Oh, come on.
It's
I
got a little bit
liked
more oomph than the others, but that's really the true surprise at the end of the peekaboo when you think about it. The yeets you made along the way.
it.
Awesome.
Anyway, and you, of course, can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Helix13_. As I always say, don't forget the underscore because Helix13 is apparently someone else. Anyway, how about some of the quality of life stuff, the neat little features of this game that I've alluded to. First off, let's start with all the different characters and the ball shapes and all the things you can do here because you've already seen a little bit of it. You have the three characters: Morris, Chartreuse, and Snowcone. Morris is the only one currently who makes any noise. I believe all of them will eventually. And you get a bunch of different ball types. You have your normal ball. You get this shape. I don't think this is the triacosycosahedron that Peter was using.
No. As you can see, it's actually made of pentagons, not triangles, like the triacosycosahedron is.
This is it, I believe.
Yes, that is the triacosycosahedron.
Then
As
you
you
get-
can see, it's made of triangles.
You get the spike ball. You get this. You get a soccer ball. You can even use the cube or just a bunch of little circles. None of these change the actual collision. That is still a sphere. Oh, and my cursor is somewhere. It got lost.
Get it back.
There we go. I got it back. Early access, remember. You can also change the color. I don't really want to mess with what I have here because then I'm gonna have to try
The
and
perfect palette.
find it again. But yeah, you can make these whatever you want them to be. So,
Name a color on the spectrum. You got it.
Blue.
and Trail is not in the game yet. I can press A here, nothing happens. But I'm very excited for this to get implemented.
Yeah, the image, little preview there is painting a vivid image of something exciting that's gonna happen there. You'd love to see it.
And so another thing I alluded to earlier, I didn't allude to this, I literally just talked about it, was the instant retry button. If I just, right now I have it bound to Y on the GameCube controller. I just press that and I retry immediately. I love it. If you are in, hey, let's talk about this real quick. If you are a fan of the original Monkey Ball speedruns, Monkey Ball 1, 2, and Deluxe, you're probably familiar, with pause buffering. This game does not really let you do that. It does pause immediately, but after I unpause, you can see I have to wait a second before pausing again. So that completely removes almost any ability to pause buffer. You can still do one frame tricks where you pause and see what frame you're on and then go from there, but you can't rebuffer at all. And I think that's neat, especially with the addition of focus mode to try and help mitigate any loss of skill that might happen. But if you go into arcade mode, you can go right here into Cozy.
Are you ready?
There is a restart course from beginning option, which makes resetting a breeze. Speedrunning this game is actually even better because of this. You just reset immediately. I love it. But heading back into practice mode, there bunch of different. I should probably let the stage spinning animation happen first.
Get rolling.
There's lots of different camera options here. No, it's just in game. First, you can change the camera turn multiplier. So I changed it. I had it at 0.0 or 0.8 English. Now it's at 1.2, and you can see the camera turns a little bit faster. So we'll set that to whatever you want, really. There are 5 options. You know, you get all of the intervals of like 0.1 between 0.8 and 1.2. Then you get the camera pitch offset. So you can see what this does here in this nice little window. Just back to where I had it. Is at
Ooh, wow.
negative 5.0. The camera height offset. And the distance. So all of this means that if you watch different people speedrun this game or just play it in general, you'll see a bunch of different preferences. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Field of view and all
Yeah,
that.
actually, like verifying on SRC and seeing players pull off like amazing runs like that are like better than runs that I've done sometimes on settings that I wouldn't even consider, like really far zoomed out, like top down RTS style. I just think, wow, who am I to be so obsessed with like the exact camera angles that I'm used to from like Monkey Ball? This is huge. You can see everything this way.
Yeah, I definitely am stuck in
Not
the
if you do this.
monkey
Or you could just zoom in on your best friend, animal
Yeah.
creature.
This is
as
the
well.
ultimate challenge, right? Like,
That is hard. You can even make it like basically first person esque. I think if you mess with the FOV enough, it's kind of awesome. VR, anyone?
Oh,
About not being able to see. I'm not going to do this for too long because it gets really disorienting. But
it is.
Oh,
So
what a
the
beautiful
show
draft.
that we have on after this is Challenger Approaching, where there are challenge runs. So you're just gonna have to have this on one of these days.
oh no! All right, I have to remember what my
Zoom
settings
in
are at now.
percent.
Oh, you've done some nasty things to your settings. I'm sorry.
No, I know. I have to fix all of this now.
Have we written down a reset or save preset setting button at some point in the suggestions part of the rolled out Discord? Because I can now see that after messing with that would be awesome. I'm sure someone's already suggested it.
most likely.
We're almost back to normal here. But remember what I had the distance offset at? Uh-oh. I think I had it at like 0.5. Oh, I need to change the height back.
Low.
Get rolling.
Okay, yeah.
The best part about all these camera settings is you can film some really cinematic stuff if you're making like a video on the game.
Yeah.
You can like, zoom in on the character's face and just have them, go through the stage. Really like SMG 64 kind of parody style. It's awesome.
There's one other thing I think I wanted to show. Well, you see, all the settings here. The frame rate can go as high as 240 right now. I think you can even uncap it if you really want to. Yeah, right now you can see on the side, this game updates physics 120 times per second. So setting the cap above this may reduce input lag, but won't be noticeably any smoother. You get all your separate audio sliders. There will even be more added soon, I think, for like the timer tick and stuff like that. You can even change the stage tilt multiplier, which I want to show this off. 0.6
Oh, this
is
one's
the
so
default.
cool.
I change it to nothing. Stage doesn't tilt at all. It's, for me,
That
this is so
weird.
disorienting. It's just
so
so hard to play
crazy.
for me.
Yeah, it's near impossible to play on that.
You can tell we're not marble it up speedrunners. This is just unnatural and wrong. The camera's supposed to,
Yeah.
go wibbly wobbly, while you're playing the game. That's just how it is. That's what's right.
Now, excuse me.
natural.
This is the full tilt. So this is actually like what the physics are doing here. This is exact to the physics, I believe. 0.6 is
Oh, is
actually
that actually the spot where the gravity is moving, technically?
yeah,
Oh,
like
interesting.
0.6 is mellowed out a little bit.
That actually explains a lot, because you do have pretty rapid control of the ball. And I imagine the camera would look like that if it perfectly represented the physics. That's funny.
You can also change the background brightness for every world in the game. I actually have tranquilities a little bit lower because if I turn it up all the way, you see it's a little bit bright. Strains my eyes just a tad, so I like to turn it down. Turn it down to 0. There's no background. and have it do whatever you want with it. So I really
Yeah,
like that.
something that's made a world
feature.
record on SRC recently with the complete black background. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
void
yeah.
running, you know.
I'm popping. So sorry. I think that's all I got in terms of like quality of life stuff. But I'm so glad that there's so many features to just mess around with here. Yeah. So let's hop into the custom levels.
Whew.
This is the
This is the
summer.
part some people have been waiting for
Heck yeah.
This is the
with a bated breath.
summer surprise collab pack made by Zona, Lizard, Rill, and Retrop. Four creators coming together to create a 50 level pack. This is basically a speedrun. I'm going to be doing this Warpless, so you will see every level. So, okay, Peter and Op have both done countdown.
So it's your turn now.
Looks like you're.
Yeah.
Actually,
Self-countdown.
since Peter gets to... I should self-countdown. I haven't done that yet. You're right.
This Peter's
Yeah.
gonna get to do the IL.
You're on your
phone.
own this time.
Yeah, alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see some custom levels. Here's the holes with bowls, if you remember bowls with holes from earlier.
Finish.
There's no way.
Ah.
Are you ready?
Also, we do have a couple devs in chat of this custom pack. You can say hi to them. Lizard and Rillabelle in the chat are two of the three devs of this summer surprise collab pack. There's also Zona Orange we might see at some point too.
I believe Retrop's hanging
Very,
around.
very cool.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I think I saw Retro up there too.
Oh, and Retro as well. Sorry, yeah, 4.
All 4. Oh,
We're currently ready
This-
to count.
this press so hard. There we go, got it. Second try.
Nicely done.
So Peter, if you mind saying who made which level if you have it up?
Ready?
I can absolutely
ahead.
do that. What just happened? I need to play catch up. Where do I
let's-
start? What do I
We
do?
started with holes with bowls.
Okay. So,
Then was Shell Game.
Holes with Bowls was by Lizard. Shell Game by Rill. And
Then we had Tick.
Tick by Rill as well. There and Back by Rill. We're kind of in the Rill section for a little bit.
I'm probably not gonna make this cycle. Go, 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 go. Yes! Oh, what a clip!
Alright, I'm all caught up now, yes. This one is also by Rill.
Ooh, that was meaty.
Are you
Oh,
ready?
I need to add lives.
Start.
Thank you, chat.
Or you could just, not die.
True. You look so
Yeah,
nice.
so they
You
put
don't
stairs in my
need
ball
to
game,
add
but they're not
lives.
normal stairs. Yeah, they just do whatever. I believe that's also a real level.
Yeah, stairs per
That's
question
a
mark.
real level, yeah.
And we have Lemonade Season.
Limited season. This one is by Lizard, I do believe.
Looks like a lizard level.
Yeah, you can kind of recognize the signature style. Once you see enough of them, you'll get a feel for who made which, I feel. And so they're all they come together perfectly in this collab pack. You can tell they had a lot of perfect synchronization and planning. But the individual styles of all the level creators is already something you can see. This is actually the very first major pack put together by creators in the community, and it came out pretty quick actually once it started working together.
Yeah.
Very cool.
This came out on May 31st. Anyway, I believe Bumps was real, and the last level with the conveyors was Zona, if I'm remembering correctly. Who made Reverse Seesaw?
This is Zona Orange stage.
Right, there we
Reverse
are.
seesaws are pretty cool. Basically, all you have to do is set the value on the seesaw tilt weight to a negative number, and instead it'll push you up when you're on the edge of it as opposed to going down.
It's so cool.
Very neat and spatially weird.
This is a lizard
Lizard.
level.
Resistive Reach. Yeah, I played that one a long time ago, actually. That was one of the first Lizard levels I played. Very,
Yeah,
very cool.
same.
You have to use the sand's durability as well as your own joystick inputs to stay on as you go up the ramp. There's an even harder path that was back there, but we're not using warp goals, so we can see all the stages.
Oh, this one's fun.
How many stages in total are there in this pack?
50.
50.
Not a whole lot
2%
for
is fine.
a couple months after release. A month.
Are you ready?
Yeah, this category actually like is of a higher end of like the length of categories even compared to the ones in the game by the developers. So pretty cool.
Ricochet strat first try.
That was sick.
Awesome.
All right, and as we're chilling for a bit on Ancient Magic, I almost just called for like donations, but this isn't a marathon. According to Lizard in chat, we will see Retrop's first stage on stage 20. I look forward to that. This is a Lizard stage, I believe. This one, the cycle was actually changed, so you could get on sooner. Saves about 2 seconds. Let's go. 1.1 of this pack came out, like last week? I don't know. I want to say last week.
Let me actually check for you.
Let's get ready.
That sounds right, but I think it might have been.
Oh, I don't know. Now we have diamonds. I really like this level because it's like the type of compact but challenging, like almost SMB1 style levels that I like. I'm primarily a Super Monkey Ball 1 speedrunner, so I really like those types of levels. Sand Dune is
That was by
really
Zona
cool
Orange.
too. Cool.
What got you into Super Monkey Ball to start with?
It was one of the first games I played as a child. Like the first game I remember playing, which is hilarious, trying to play something like Super Monkey Ball with like a 5-year-old. But
Let's get ready.
I had always just wanted to be good at it, and so I kind of was speedrunning it off and on, just trying to go fast. And then in 2019, a friend at Esoterics wanted to start learning the run, and we decided to learn it together and race and stuff.
Let's get ready.
I started taking it really seriously and ended up getting really good. Good enough to show it off at GDQ 2020. Still very thankful that I got to do that, because it had always been like one of my dreams to play Monkey Ball at a GDQ. And it ended up happening, so still kind of can't believe it. And now I'm here showcasing Rollout, which is also very cool.
This is the first Retrop level, by the way.
Yes,
we
it
were told
is.
about.
And it
I
is.
love this level
Very,
so
very
much.
cool.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Giant cylinder of
That's so
bouncy
cool.
holes and awesomeness.
I should note, by the way, that I have shadows off, because if you turn them on, they get quite distracting, especially on this level. So I'm gonna show it off real quick. No, it's in video.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can
Shadow
see.
time.
It's shadow time.
Wow.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh,
Huge. Also, that last level, the one that came before this one, Dune Surfing by Lizard, is one of my all-time favorites in this pack. I just love the fact that when you have the sand texture be on a fast-moving conveyor belt, it kind of like carries you like a theme park ride. And then you can just like fly on it at a regular speed, or you can get off whenever you want to go faster. So bonkers.
Yeah, and then like the actual Stratford is really cool too, because Lizard just placed random like pyramids everywhere, hoping that we would be able to find something with them, and we did. Oh, come on. I'm like going for like a weird hybrid between two strats here, and I need to like stop that.
Yeah.
There we go. I can make this work. Nice.
Fantastic.
Are you ready?
Oh, I love this level. Yes.
Yes.
You will love this level. I love it.
Let's have wind in
Hume
them.
cubes.
Yeah.
And that one right there is a by.
Retrop.
We are in a different world background. That doesn't change.
This
Hold
one's
on.
Retrop.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Broken Path is quite fun as well. These
This
arrows in
feels
this. Whoops. Found out the hard way that these arrows in the sky have collision. So I'm gonna go for a skip, and I'm okay. I had way too much speed there. I'm gonna go for a skip, and I'll have to avoid them.
Are you breaking the broken path? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Even further, isn't it dead enough? Wow, those arrows are real, eh?
Yeah. No,
They look so harmless and kind.
I actually
They
just
look
like
like they
ran
don't
into
hurt.
one of them trying to do the skip once. Oh no.
Awesome. That is in rolled out game fashion for an arrow to be something you can bonk off of. They seem to typically be real.
Is Hell's a Zona level? It seems like a Zona level.
Are you ready?
Hills is a Rillabella level, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Perilous Mountains is a Lizard level. I know that.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
This was another
complete
early
total skip
favorite that I
there.
played.
And complete
Blizzard
skip
released
there.
like a small solo pack beforehand, which
Yeah.
had that stage. It has very good mountain exploring vibes to it, you know?
Another ridiculous skip going on right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This one might take me a few tries. It's quite hard. The first time I tried it, I got it first try, which is maybe a little bit of beginner's luck. Oh, where am I going?
All beginner skill, baby.
Camera was doing some weird stuff. But hey, if you want to...
Yeah, I've never really thought about how the wind affects the camera, but doesn't it, like... The camera obviously moves where you're facing, so is the wind actually slowly, like, adjusting your camera while it's also adjusting your position? Kind of funny.
Yeah, kinda.
Like a sort of foreign entity messing with your basic understanding of the game's camera.
It's only really an issue if you're slowing down like I am here. But if you are consistently moving against the wind, then it's not an issue, because you're never slow enough for the camera to turn around.
Yeah, because the camera only turns when you've actually fully decided to change your direction.
Yeah.
I then wonder as well if camera turn multiplier would affect that. And if so, in what ways?
Maybe you could resist the wind a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Please, I would like to get the skip. So
Is
this
that
is...
the maximum height you can get out of those bounces, by the way?
I think so, yeah. This is one of those where I say I got a first try in practice. Hold on, let me try going from the right side. I did actually get a first try in practice, which is...
They did, coach.
Okay, I just had to switch the side I was going at it from. Okay.
Ah!
There you go.
you were using your non-dominant hand, I understand. Flawless. Ah, we have Gravity Maze by Real.
This one is another really
I
cool level.
remember this one very clearly.
Got the skip there, using focus mode to help us out a little bit.
That maze does have many steps for its compressed looking form. It is quite the maze. It looks small, but it's dominant.
Oh no, I see that my stream is having a time. I'm gonna chill out a little bit. Is that... Oh no. I am so sorry. What can we talk about what is going on? I know what I can do while my stream hopefully stops having a temper tantrum. I can plug the Discord again. If you want to see more of these awesome levels, just keep up with the custom content in general, be sure to join the Discord. You can find a link on the speedrun.com page at speedrun.com/rollout. You can also go to rolloutgame.com. And with that, looks like I'm not dropping any more frames, and I can properly show off these custom levels
Heck
again.
yeah.
Flawless. Good segue, good segue.
The frames demanded Discord.
Oh. Yeah.
I respect it. It is a pretty cool Discord, actually.
Very sorry about that. I wish my internet was better. We are in back-to-back. Yeah, Ledge Demon is... That stage has 2 warp goals. Green goal's pretty hard, red goal is absurdly difficult. I've actually never done red goal. So I've been trying to do it without focus mode. Focus mode would definitely help.
I've
I
only
did
ever done it
not
with.
know you could solve Monastery River like that.
Yeah, no, you can just do
Yep.
this.
I'm flying back and forth like a madman on this stage. Ah, good pillar avoidance, very safe. This stage is one that I'm always have a lot of fun with, even when I'm speedrunning, despite it being an auto-scroller, basically, because it's just kind of fun to watch as you fly down the river. It
a
feels
cool one.
fast, even though you're not really moving.
So,
Welcome to the machine!
yeah. This is, final boss of Foggy Mountain, that's for sure.
I think
Little
with this one here,
skip here.
Lizard took it as a quest to. I didn't even know about that. Took it as a quest to create a stage that feels like a giant colossus that you are supposed to scale as a tiny, humble animal creature in ball, and also one that definitely skill-wise tests you perfectly every single step of the way in small ways without frustrating you hopefully too much by failing, because each part of it is pretty consistent, but all of it together creates an endurance test that is quite the performance. By the way, you're doing a fine job so far. Don't get nervous.
Thank you, thank you.
If you fall, it's my fault. Just laying that pressure off of you so you got this.
And then if you fall a second time, it's my fault.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you fall third time, it's Off's fault again.
It's definitely not my fault.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's like I wouldn't walk into your home and rub dirt on your rug and your shoes and jacket. No, it can never be your fault. That'd be rude.
Celeste is the mountain, by the way, not a girl.
Well, I thought Welcome to the Machine was a mountain.
Maybe.
Huh?
What if the machine's name is Celeste?
Oh, that'd be huge.
Ah, what a pretty name.
I almost died. I didn't. I almost died again.
Stop!
Keyword being almost.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Alright, this is basically the final stretch here. Gotta get on this platform.
Chat, are you nervous? This is actually like a lot of level. Actually, now that I think about it, wow, we've been falling in love on a journey.
First try,
of
baby. Let's
bonding
go.
with this mountain.
Let's go.
First try, not even a problem. That wouldn't have been any time lost if you had fallen anyway. It would have been fine.
Yeah, you would have been fine.
Yeah,
Easy every
no,
time.
I would have only had to do a whole minute or two game again.
Shortest level in the pack, actually. It's like one of those optical illusions where your brain tricks you into thinking that the circle is bigger than the other circle.
Oh,
Yeah, it actually
What?
looks like there's like little like dark circles in between the grid if you look really closely as well. But you can't see more than 5 at once.
Ready, set, roll.
When you see it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Turntables, by real.
mm-hmm.
Look at them roll.
Oh, this level's sweet. I love this one.
Get rolling.
I think the cutest part about this level is our little propellers that hold the initial platform. that you're
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, objects do just kind of float in this game, but that one, no, that one decided to be reasonable about it. Didn't have propellers.
Oh,
I
no.
respect that.
Me on my way to respect
I love
gravity.
Shifty Towers. Shouts to Zona for Shifty Towers. This one is just so fun and awesome and fast. Look at all the stuff that's going on. The speed!
Fortunately, we are not taking the warp goal.
Yeah, it's significantly harder.
Are you
Especially
this-
if you play it slowly.
This level's so fun. There's a really neat skip on it too. Sort of bounce here, slide up that. There we go.
swish?
And Slip and Slide was by Retro. Gotta say, when you see a custom stage that opens up with ice platforms, you know it's gonna be a good custom stage.
For sure.
First we need to talk about parallel universes.
Oh my gosh! Warble City.
I love this level
It's just
so
you're
much.
not even on the same texture anymore. What's happening? Is it sand? Is it ice?
You can line it up where you can basically just hold forward, and you want to do that on the ice to gain a bunch of speed, because like I mentioned earlier in the showcase, ice has virtually no friction.
The ultimate speed strat. Get on the ice
Here we go.
ASAP.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that level is so cool. One of my favorites in this pack.
Get rolling.
Really,
Yeah, even
hold on,
one of the lead level designers, Twilight, thought that level was just an incredible showcase of the rolled up mechanics.
So you can hold up there and get red goal on shuffle, and I think that's incredible.
We
Wanted
can
to
get
show
that
that.
one. Unlucky.
No, I just wanted to show it.
Let's get ready. Get rolling.
Candy climb. Woo!
Woohoo!
This level is so fun on the first playthrough.
Oh
This one's by
no,
Red
skip
Trop as
didn't
well.
work.
Start.
Oh, boinked.
Alright, pick 2.
I
Why?
believe.
That is actually not where I did a skip, and that is cannot be as consistent as what I go for, but I cannot explain to you in text or verb
You
form.
might
how
be
do
right.
it,
I
so
tried
you
to do
just
the
keep
other one,
at
but I
it.
think I turned too much. You
Uh,
might be right.
all right, good luck. Well, just keep at it. I can't fix you.
Got it.
Heck
All right,
yeah.
cool.
I swear it's consistent. I don't know what I did wrong, but
Well, we'll talk later.
yeah. I almost died.
Don't do that.
Just
if you replace the word almost with didn't, you didn't die, so you're good.
That is true.
yeah, it's kind of awesome how, in fact, the closer you come to dying, really, the cooler it was that you didn't.
Exactly. You know, this
Some people
level,
are, playing stages that are easy where they never almost die, but you're like living with style.
this level is more stressful to me than Welcome to the Machine. I have to be honest. I don't know what it is, but
Really?
I think it constantly feels like you're not like grounded.
Fair.
oh, where am I? Okay.
You're just on the side the whole time.
Start.
This is another sick level, by the way.
I like the improv style you're going for. I actually have a hold up on this one. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Again, we'll talk later.
This isn't a sick
Nothing
level.
I can tell you right
This is
now.
a twisted level.
That was a well done
Okay,
improv.
okay, okay.
That was an awesome joke.
Heck yeah.
I see you. I see you.
Trials? Who is this by?
No, I missed it.
Zona.
I missed the button.
Oh,
well, I guess
no.
you gotta do it again.
I missed it again.
We should have gotten the button while you were there
A
the
part
first
that's
time.
so fun, you do it twice.
You're doing it again!
Okay, a part so fun that you do it 3 times. Please!
I love this part of the stage. Thank you for
This
playing it
part's so
again.
much fun!
I got the skip every
Did the
time.
button actually press that time?
Yeah, no, it did press. I got the skip every time.
Okay, cool, cool.
That's good.
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
That was- yeah,
Pure
consistency, that was
training
awesome.
there. Okay.
I do that.
Yeah, you do have to unlock the 3 key pieces of this gate, by the way, to do barrier skip right here on trials.
That's why I do that one
You do have
first.
to do all
Because
3.
first the skip is hard, and then you can not hit the button. There we go. All right, we're into the last 10 levels. They are not free.
Are you ready?
You can tell by the spooky background.
Mhm.
You will get scared. This is a randomizer by Rill, by the way. A little bit of a parallel universe situation. What path you get kind of depends on how quickly you get through each wormhole.
Ready, set, start.
I think levels like that really show off like how far people are going to be able
No.
to take the wormhole feature just because of how seamless it is.
Yeah, it really doesn't feel like you're changing your position.
Yeah.
It kind of just feels like, oh, this is the world I'm living in now. You know, this is the parallel universe I have instantly been teleported to.
I exist here now.
Ooh, obstacle course A, another one of my big favorites.
One's by Zona.
This one's by Zone.
I can't wait.
Jinx.
Can't wait for B.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm stoked. I'm buzzing with excitement. That was for the B fans out there.
Are you ready?
All right.
Start.
This is one of these, invisible levels. These coins here are actually below the levels that you can use them as cues, and I love that.
That is so cool.
Whose level is this?
One of the hardest things to do is to make an invisible type stage in ball game that really feels fair and nice to play, and that one does a pretty good job.
Mhm. Also, Too Many Rings is such a great level, and I'm sad that we didn't get to see more
that
of
was
it.
awesome. That was a sick route.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Way
Route.
too many rings there.
I saw them do it in warm up, and I was like, "There's no way. There's absolutely no way." Because I just kind of like went to the left and walked a leisurely stroll.
Yeah, we're walking.
And they just kind of showed up, and yeah.
Yeah.
Those arrow indicators on the ground, by the way, do tell you where the wind is going to be.
Yes. No, I
little,
did the hard
pattern
part.
notes,
I did the hard part. That's okay. That means I can do it again.
Have you considered checking the title for what you're supposed to do on this stage?
All on wire. It sure is.
I just saw you stop playing to read the title right there. That's why you finished it that attempt, actually.
Yeah.
The advice worked.
Thank you, Peter.
No problem. Ice, ice, woo! Ice, ice, baby.
Bum, 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 bum,
Make it nice. Okay.
Stop the bot. Cool it, your voice is too perfect. It's gonna sound just like the song.
All right.
Alternate
Alternate Ascent
I
is.
love.
It's such a good level. It's kind of a gauntlet. It's really fun.
It's so creative.
And that elevator right there is gonna keep doing its thing as Helix plays through the rest of the stage. Hopefully fast enough to not lose the elevator. Be careful, it won't stop for anyone.
Oh no. I usually don't even want to try with that that little jump there because it's such a thin wire and sometimes I don't have enough speed. And I find it easier to just jump directly to the platform. At that time I was a little bit
cool.
too slow.
I mean, bonus flight.
Oh.
Oh,
You're too fast.
That was too fast, yeah.
If you
Fun.
consider slowing down, check the title. It won't help this time. This is bait. The title does not say slow down, Helix. You're going too fast. Can't
Sometimes
confirm.
it should.
Yeah,
Last time I
good
just
title,
bonked
actually,
against the
up a
side
lot.
of it.
Patch
Okay,
this?
maybe this idea was stupid. It was working fine in practice, but maybe it was a dumb idea.
it doesn't save time, does it?
You
No,
know,
it
the idea is
doesn't.
it's got gumption.
It's purely because
That's
I
the
think
word
it
I
might
use.
be easier for me, but maybe I was wrong. That's okay though. I'm still gonna keep doing it because it's cool.
Yeah, we've come this far.
Exactly.
Bye, elevator. It was nice to see you again.
Elevator's back.
Hello.
Hi again. Hi again.
Like a magic carpet.
I just realized those balls are really glowy now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very.
Those indicators for the elevator.
It's
pretty.
very nice. You can kind of get a gauge of like how much time you're gonna have because you can kind of see how far it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a really cool addition.
We are past all elevator sections at this point.
Now you just gotta live the living sections.
One last obstacle here, and there it is. I love that level so much.
Nice.
It's so good.
All right. So this button back here makes this level go faster. Why would I want to do that to myself? Because I can.
Like,
Yeah, speed freaking
You're
running.
a speedrunner.
Exactly. Although I can't even apparently get on the thing, so maybe this is a mistake.
The hardest part is the first get on though.
It
if we're all
really
being
is.
real.
it really is, yeah.
You hit the fast button, you immediately get punished for it. After that, it's okay.
Nah, that was bad. Another one that was like, well, we'll practice.
You'd be remiss not to take the funny dev button that lets you play the level faster.
I'm having fun too. That's like the most important thing, right?
Yeah. The more of the stages I get to see, the better, I think. By the way, shoutouts. This level is by Retro.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that it has the whole hallway like made and modeled out. Even though you don't really get to interact with it, you really do feel like you're inside a spooky haunted house.
All right. The only
Patches
pause
the
strat in the
vertical.
game. Let's go.
Let's go.
Huh?
I paused there to check my frame to sort of. Oh
I've
no!
never seen
I
that
died.
before.
I died on the wire.
What?
Okay. Well, that time I didn't get to.
This is so cool.
That frame didn't work. So I
No, we're
decided
playing.
to
We're
try
playing
and
out here.
play. This frame works.
Oh.
I'm probably dead. No. Okay. Thank you,
Focus
focus
mode
mode.
saves?
Thank you,
Swag.
focus mode.
Oh
Distracted all that focus mode
my.
for this moment.
What a save.
That was
I
unreal.
believe that's technically
Well
world
played.
record. There aren't that
That
many
is-
runs of this course yet, but that is world
That's
record.
world record.
Well done.
Well done.
I love that pack. Shoutouts once again to Retrop, Lizard, Rill, and Zona Orange, the creators of this pack. They are making more levels as we speak. Stay tuned in the Horse Rabbit. Roll down Discord for more levels from these creators.
Yeah, no, please, though, do join the Discord.
Yeah. There's a custom content section where you can post your own levels and play the levels made by other creators. They're super easy to download. You just slap them in the game's folders and boom, they're in.
Yeah, there's even documentation
that
about
easy.
how to make your own level, so. Yeah. And again, you can find it on the speedrun.com page, speedrun.com/rolledout. You can also go to rolledoutgame.com. There's a link there as well.
Pause and locate. Whoa, Devin chat.
I believe we're taking a break to get ready for some IL stuff.
Yep.
I am
So, so we've seen all the courses so far throughout the first run, and then through the showcase that was right before this custom level pack. But we saw our runners today talk about IL strats, things that you wouldn't do normally in a run. We're going to be having Op and Helix do some IL races against one another after this. So we're going to set a timer for them, and they're going to be trying to get the best time in a set of just individual stages. So they're going to be resetting over and over again, trying to get the fastest time they can in that 5 minutes. And we're going to have a bunch of those stages coming up right after this break. So
We also
everyone,
have a
stay tuned.
we have a short compilation to play too, don't we?
Yeah, we're gonna have that right at the beginning as well. But so everyone, I just want to remind y'all, if you're liking the content you're seeing here, first off, follow twitch.tv/helix13_. But you can also check out the VODs of all our hotfix shows on the Games Done Quick YouTube at youtube.com/gamesdonequick. And with that, we will be right back right after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Testing Grounds. We're going to be getting into a set of IL races between Helix and Op. But before we get into that, there's actually a compilation video that was made. So we're going to get into that right now.
Oh, what?
All right, and we are back with Helix and Missed Up.
Hello.
So
Hi.
that was a great video. Thank you very much for putting that together. And now we're going to be seeing some ILs.
Yeah, that was that. In almost the entire video was clips from Op, and Op also put the whole thing together. So thank you very much for getting that done.
No worries. Happy to
It
contribute.
was the premiere, I suppose, of a short IL.
that was the premiere.
All right.
Anyway, we got 5 levels for you all. We are going to be basically, we got 5 minutes. We're going to try to get the best time we can within those 5 minutes. Whoever gets the best time gets a point.
Exactly.
So, our first level will be change of pace. I'm going to load in there. You can also now see the in-game IL leaderboard on the left side of your screen.
Yes.
So,
All
I
right.
think we're about ready. Peter, you want to count us down?
Okay, so when I finish the countdown, both players will begin. There'll be a timer at the bottom of the screen. We're using that, right?
Yeah, so we're actually
Yeah,
just gonna we're just gonna do like a collection of all of them. So like do 35 minutes
never
total.
mind.
Sure.
But
All right,
yeah.
so I, in that
Oh,
case,
okay.
will quickly run my own timer just to make sure I know
sure.
exactly when they should start and stop. But yes, basically the players will have about 5 minutes to play any given stage. Whoever can finish it faster in that time, mark down the fastest completion at some point during that duration, wins. And yeah, we'll start right about now. Are both players ready?
Yep. Gaming.
All right. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Best of luck, friend.
Best of luck.
All right, and then while we do this, actually, I do want to mention that chat, you have sway in this. So I am actually going to be making a
You do.
poll right now of 3 different stages, and chat, you can vote on what the last stage will be. We have 5 chosen by the runners, 1 chosen by Peter, our commentator here, and then 1 chosen by you, chat. So those 3 options are
no.
going to be Fishbones, Landscaping, and Icy Bridge. I don't know if the 3 of you want to just explain what those, like, the general idea of what those levels may be. Obviously, it's not easy to explain what it is, but you can explain that.
So to give you an idea, Fishbones is a lot of corners that we're going to have to hit off of, a lot of precise little clips. Landscaping is a big open field where we can just kind of throw ourselves as fast as we humanly can and hopes to hit the funnel at the end. And then Icy Bridge was showcased in the challenge run, and it's the one where it's As it states, just a bunch of ice, and you go as fast as you can to make it to the end.
So chat, you can affect this this race here by picking one of those levels, whichever one you think is the most interesting.
Peter, update on time.
Yeah, we're about a minute and a half into this IL battle. Just about a third of the way through.
My best time so far is a
Good work,
112.
plenty of time left, plenty of time.
My best time so far is a 112.616.
I'm rocking a 112.775.
Ah, there you have it. We know who's in the lead. Still plenty of time for it to shift. Keep it going.
Oh no. As you can see, Op has the IL record on the stage, and I am actually in second place.
Wow.
Did yours
Perfect competition.
update
Excellent stage choice.
recently? Because during practice, I actually got the first 113.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is
Oh, that was
fast.
slow. That was
Oh,
slow.
I messed that up a little bit. 112.716. That's a PB
Ooh,
for
you're
me.
getting
Let's
there.
go.
Heck yeah.
Nice job. This is actually really awesome to watch in real time in an IL battle fashion, I gotta say, because basically you only have so many attempts in this 5-minute session, and these players have to whip themselves off the edge at as much speed as they're willing to risk while still being able to pull back into the goal. So they'll lose many good attempts if they get a little bit too ambitious with that whip.
Just like that.
Oh no.
Yep.
As you're speaking of it, bring it into
Sorry,
existence, why don't you?
You know how it is, I'm the commentator here.
Game is new enough
I'm the
too.
referee, it's my job to ruin everything. That's what the R stands for.
This game is new enough too to where ILs aren't super optimized yet, so there is potential for a new record. A lot of these.
112.850.
Ooh. I'm not getting over the ramp now. No.
Wow.
We're rocking
You
the
can tell this is
850.
the 113 master op playing in this stage. That is a crazy high 112, already getting pretty slick here.
Mhm.
What's gonna happen next? Also, we are at just passing the 3-minute mark. We have 2 minutes left in this battle.
858, improved by a frame.
Oh,
Nice, nice.
one single frame,
Oh,
one
I have
in
a lot of friction
120
here. This is really slow. Yeah.
of a second. That is saying that I'm correct about, right? Every
Yeah,
frame
yeah.
is 1/120th of a 2nd. Yes. Every frame saved is
Commentator
not
Peter.
as much as it might be in a 60 FPS game.
Ah. Keep getting blocked by this wall now. Oh no, what a bad time to
I
start
get
getting blocked by the
into-
wall.
Yeah, you get into a funk with it, and then eventually it just starts happening again.
So far in this poll, it looks like Icy Bridge is narrowly ahead of Fishbones.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you want to get your
No
votes in
bias
for
here.
something that isn't Icy Bridge, get them in now.
That was real close to being an incredible attempt.
Alright, so we just gotta.
We have 1 minute left.
Okay. So after this, we're just jumping straight into the next
Yeah,
one.
you're just gonna go right into the next
Straight
one.
into
We're
Heavenly
flying.
Chamber.
Oh, cool.
No,
Think of it like
no
a
pause in the
compilation you just
timer or
watched.
anything. It's just you're going.
Just go, 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 go.
Okay, what's the next one?
112.925.
Wow.
The next one we're going to be on is Freestyler in Heavenly Chamber.
Yes. Probably gonna beat me there too, but we'll see. We'll see. Do the best I can.
925.
I've been
That was a good
16
one.
still my best. What the heck?
15 seconds left.
Yeah.
There's only but a few more attempts left for these players,
Essentially.
especially if they play them out.
If you start an attempt before the 5-minute mark, it does count. Just FYI.
Mm-hmm. You're
Your
allowed
last
to.
attempt starts now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
All right, my
we
last
move on
attempt
to
is
freestyler
dead.
then. You said now, right as I like bonked against the wall. I was like, oh
Freestyler in
no.
Heavenly
Alright.
Chamber.
All right, Freestyler. Helix, let me know when you're in the level.
I am in the level.
All right.
You're just gonna start. Just play.
Okay,
play.
just go.
Just play.
Sure,
Cool,
for
cool,
sure.
cool.
Yeah, the
Can do.
timer's still
You
running.
just hit it.
so-
For sure, for
Weird.
sure. Just go.
I just started my timer for the 5 minutes. Was that all right?
Yeah. Oh,
Our timer's still
Alright.
running.
cool.
Okay. 58.91.
Referee timer mode.
Start us off. Honestly,
what?
Peter, you could probably just use their timer and then just use every like 5-minute mark on it.
Yeah, I'll give you warnings for it.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, Icy Bridge won the poll. Looks like.
Yeah, Icy
Okay.
Bridge.
Yeah, Icy Bridge taking the
Well
W.
done, Icy Bridge.
You can see Op has the record on this level as well.
All right, we're at 4 minutes left on this stage here.
Alright. haven't even.
I thought it was gonna bounce against the actual like
Good attempt.
ramp,
Yeah.
and then it just totally didn't.
All right, let's get a good attempt. I have decided I want to play this game well. I have simply decided, and I will now bring it into fruition.
I haven't decided that I want to play this game well. I have decided that I will play this game well. Let's do it.
Let's video and let's game. We're
Oh
rolling.
no.
I gotta say, this is one of my favorite stages for playing fast, even though I don't understand how people get the extra second on me.
All
Oh,
right.
this is such a good level.
I just beat world record by like 0.100.
What?
Wow.
What? Hello?
391. 391.
Okay.
I'm supposed to compete with that? You got an 041.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, you have
Okay.
a little under 3 minutes left if you
All
want to try to beat that.
right.
You don't even need to remember the time. It's just on the leaderboard right
Wow.
Unfortunately,
I didn't want to be too.
the leaderboards do not update in real time yet, but
there. Oh.
yeah, I PB'd by 0.100.
We'll show it at the top, but
Oh.
Yeah.
between other players, not yet. No.
Yeah, but you can see our PBs.
I gotta say, I
on
don't want
our-
to be too bold, but I was gonna say I would be surprised if someone didn't get some kind of cheeky world record out here. We are playing.
Oh
long
yeah, no,
levels.
I had a feeling it was gonna happen.
These are fast players.
That's a sick world record though. That's so fast.
That's yeah.
Yeah, this stage.
That's a
is
large
nuts
improvement.
fast.
That's
I'm very surprised
0.100
there's this
faster
one.
than second place.
Yeah, that's huge.
About halfway there if I started my timer at the right time.
I can't even come close.
Looks like
Good
we
guy.
are at 2 minutes left.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense. Going anywhere.
I don't like this attempt.
Oh no.
All right, I don't think I'll be able to say when the last
What
attempt
was
is done,
that?
by the way, since
got
I
it.
don't see the meter timer. Yeah, thanks. You get the format.
Yep.
I
Go for it. Appreciate it.
can't come close. I
It must feel
Not
weird
with that
continuing to play
attitude,
after
you
you put down that time, eh?
yeah.
I had the dumbest finish ever. It wasn't fast. It was decently fast. It wasn't even a PB though, but it was so stupid.
60 seconds.
Gotcha.
After this is quadratic score, I believe.
Yeah, quadratic score. We'll get
We're
to
gonna
show
have to
off
take-
some ice bridge and ice wires. Sorry.
We're gonna have to take just a second to change our leaderboard to score.
That won't take us too long though.
Too bad.
Right, 30 seconds left on this one.
Gotcha.
Was that not a
Love to
PB?
see A .400 at some point. 325. That was good. Very good.
15.
So just to explain again for those in chat, we're doing IL battles, which means that we get 5 minutes to compete for the
5,
fastest time on a level.
4, 3, 2. All right, last
Yeah.
attempt.
All right, last attempt. Here
Oh
we
no,
go.
I'm gone.
Oh no, I'm gone. All right, quadratic.
Right into it, right into the
Quadratic.
next
When's the
stage.
last temp breaks? All right, let's go. Let's go. Go.
Ice
Quadratic,
cave,
quadratic. Ice cave,
Okay,
options,
cool.
store, easy money. All right,
When you think about it, getting to the stage is a part of the speedrun.
true.
How's your menuing?
Yeah.
This time, I think I started the timer at the right time. So I'm
How's
just
your
gonna keep
menuing,
up
and
with this
do you
one.
know the alphabet? 'Cause these stages are listed
That's the hardest
alphabetically.
part when
It
you think
is,
about
though.
it. Honestly,
It is, yeah. Oh yeah. They call me the coin obtainer. That's massive. So the difference between this and the other ones is we're not necessarily trying to get to the end as fast as humanly possible, although it does help. But we do want to get all the coins.
Missed a coin.
So 1 second is equivalent to 100 points. So if you're getting more coins than you are spending seconds on it, it's absolutely worth it. So that's why I circle around to grab those two at the start, because although it might be slower than just directly going to the left, those 2 coins are worth it and you get more score at the end of it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know that. Thank you.
Oh, no worries.
Learn something new
Whoa,
every
missed that
day.
coaching?
It's totally at a disadvantage there.
Wow. Yeah, as a rule of thumb, I have a very, very layman's understanding of score ILs, but blues are often not worth going like too far out of your way for,
Not
but
really.
green and red coins are worth enough where you usually want to try and grab them
Oh, yeah.
if they're close by.
So first score on the board will be a 9,329.
Oh, I got a 9209. I bonked the goalpost though. I'm so sad.
Missed the 5, not worth it.
Yeah, if you miss one of those green coins, that's
Yeah,
totally
it's,
just
you
attempt
just
over.
reset the attempt at that point.
Yeah.
There's
Launch
nothing
time
you can do to save that.
9301. I don't think that beats you.
9301. No,
Yeah.
I did
Not quite.
9392 or something. Yeah, 9392.
29.
I will just simply get a 4x so that it's not a point anymore.
Yeah.
I
Maybe I-
have simply decided that I will just obtain a 4x. Me on my way.
Gotta make Peter remember this.
Yep, 9,408.
Nice.
There. Don't even
I'm
need to
using
remember.
the full potential of my brain
I
right now.
simply told you I would just get a 0.4. There you go, 9,408.
408.
Let's keep it
Too
going.
easy.
Push this a little further.
Oh no. On.
Right, we are at 2 minutes left.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
And then after this, we're going to Tranquility for Brush Stroke.
Slow.
That one's gonna be so much fun.
That was gonna be wild.
Morris, please. Morris,
Rat mode.
engage.
No, I wanted to clip there and I went a little bit too deep on it.
This game has a very interesting character meta, by the way, when it comes to the things that people, say without thinking remotely, because for a while the only character you could play as was Morris the Rat. You'll find people, even when they're playing other characters, still shouting Morris, just force of habit.
Or just
It's
like
very fun.
rat.
We're Rat, yeah, exactly. But people have very much clung to that. Others swapped when new
legitimately did
characters
not
came
realize
out.
that.
9327.
So do they all actually have names, or were
Yeah.
these names that? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, they do
Yeah.
have names. The giraffe's name is Chartreuse, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the chicken's name is Snowcone.
French, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, Snowcone the chicken. And there's a bunch of other characters that also have names that are not in the game yet, but I will not overload with that information, even though I have it all memorized.
That's not a good attempt. Oh wow, that was what? All right, 9,441. What?
Oh,
That attempt was
that's
not good.
Good.
I think you were greatly faster than me on this. I haven't been able to really come close to a 0.4 yet.
No, we're at 30 seconds left, it looks like.
Gotcha. Wow.
20.
Not even a PB.
Uh,
10.
Morris, please.
No!
Five,
no!
4,
This one.
3, 2, and last attempt.
9428, so I topped out at the 441.
Cool. Tranquility for brush stroke.
God.
Down 0 and 3 here. What the heck?
Alright. Go. Gaming.
Yeah, no, you just
Gaming.
switch to.
It's okay, chat's choice is worth 6 points, right?
For sure.
Totally.
Icy Bridge, yeah.
True.
Hey, Peter,
Chat has perfect taste too, huh? Yeah.
how many points is yours worth?
Like way more than that, especially if you switch to Snowcone when you start playing.
The manip. It's not
Fact.
even real.
I was about to ask the favor, but that's a perfect opportunity to mention it.
54,
So
116.
54,333. Ah, that could be.
Yeah, we're back to time, by the way. You're now going for best time again. Coins no longer matter. Oh no.
Whoa. Okay.
That's probably not that fast. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can go to the end, Morris. It's all right. Take your time.
Please go in the goal. Yes. Okay. 54.258. That's a lot faster than you, but it's a PB.
Nice.
Congrats.
Thank you.
What do we have
What's
right
gotta
now?
be one of
54
the-
and 333, you
Go for
said?
Yeah. That's what you're looking for.
I was gonna say that's gotta be one of the neatest parts about the new leaderboard update is even as you're watching this game being played on GDQ, if your name, hey, if you got one of the best times on the boards, your name is right up there. You can have a look. You go, there I am, Gary. You know, feels awesome. Nice little bit of glory associated with going fast.
I know. I love these leaderboards. Even when I'm doing like
They're
RTA
so
runs, normally I just have them on.
As someone who definitely prefers ILs over RTAs, being able to have something like this that encourages me to like keep pushing and keep trying to get just the best time I
What
can
was that?
is awesome.
That's one of the cool things about this game too. Is like you can have the categories where you play through a bunch of the game, or you can just grind out ILs. Like, or even if you like, if you don't have enough time to, like grind out full runs, you can just like, practice
Rock
one
some
IL or
ILs.
something. Yeah.
Hey, a world record's a world record. You gotta take that.
If you only have like, an hour a day, you don't want to, and that ends up being like 2 runs total. You could just at least, or instead just grind one IL out. A couple of them.
333 still standing strong.
Yeah.
I haven't. Oh, this might be good. That's a 308. That's close.
Oh, I don't think that would have made it.
2.5. Or wait, nope. I did math wrong. 1.5.
Oh,
Math is hard. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
The time is shrinking a minute every second.
What?
Sorry, I shouldn't mess with people who are focused. They're very easily impressionable. What?
That's actually just part of this IL showcase is the commentary is an added element of distraction.
Hey, you gotta watch out.
hey, I once PB'd a short hike in the worst voice call of all time. You can't phase me. Oh,
Yeah,
there.
sometimes it's
I was. It was.
you're just
incredible.
getting a stream of nonsense in your ears that you play the best. That's why speedrunners constantly have to go through the conundrum of, I want to upload this PB, but the voice call is very embarrassing. But it's a PB, and it's the best I've ever played. Wait a minute. What do I do?
Okay, it was only a PB by like 0.1.
30 seconds.
316. Oh no.
No, that's like 2 frames.
Yeah, that's literally.
That is literally 2 frames.
20 seconds. think
I
the
did
333
calculation
is gonna
right for
hold it.
once in my life. Numbers suck. Oh, where am I?
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, final attempts.
Alright, this gotta be the one. Oh no.
Oh
Where
god,
did
not
we
Twisting
even.
Path in
Twisting
the Candy
Path.
Factory is going to be after
Twisting
this.
Path? Oh yeah, Candy World. Okay.
Twisting path, twisting path. Alphabet. Ah.
You're losing
Oh,
time. here.
TUV!
It's already been 15 seconds.
It has. I've got the timer up. I just realized how much time to spend in the menus before you start.
Oh
This is
no.
tough.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
All
alive.
right.
Oh,
So
I'm
actually,
dead.
after this also is Peter's choice. What is it going to be?
Oh, okay. Time to make the choice. I've been thinking about this one really hard. I want to challenge the players to something of a doozy that will
Doozy.
test skills that they might not have tested as much. Do I still have more time?
I mean, you have until the end of this IL to pick
Yeah.
a stage. So,
Whew, okay.
but
I've got a couple runner-ups.
just over 4 minutes to pick that stage.
Once I get that
That'll be my
beginning
focus for now.
first. Please give us a heads up so we know where we're menuing to.
Yeah.
Of course. I'll get it done within the next couple minutes. Don't worry.
Oh. Morris died. Oh.
Oh no. Okay. Thought I was gonna.
You know, while Peter's looking for this
That's what I wanted.
stage, if everyone in chat can look at the screen in front of you, you can actually check out all of our runners' Twitch channels and be sure to follow their streams.
That was
I'll
really
post them in
good.
chat too.
53,375.
That's really good.
That was really good, yeah.
That's really good. That's
That was
one
just
frame off
straight
your
up-
TV.
Yeah. That was actually just a really good attempt.
Please go in. Ah.
It felt so good. I was balling. Death.
Same. This beginning is so brutal.
Yeah. Oh no, it's very difficult. And it's like you want to slow down to like make it. Where am I? Okay. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, what? That was the same time for me. What? That tripped me out
1, 2,
so
3, 4.
hard.
Wait, really?
You must have meant so
Yeah,
fast.
that was like
together.
exactly synced with my audio.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I knew you would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Someone in chat was asking, was there a recent update? But you mentioned that they're
Yeah.
quite active, and they.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously, with this being early access, there's probably many updates quite
sure.
constantly, right?
The newest one is 0.5.3, which introduces the individual in-game leaderboards that automatically update the second you beat a level. So that's really awesome. You sign in with your Steam account when you open the game, and from there, all your times are then uploaded to the website and in that little menu on the left-hand side of the screen. And you can compete with your friends, compete with everybody on Steam, fight for world record on all the levels in the game.
And we're getting closer to 90 seconds left on this one. So, Peter, how's your choice?
Yes,
Panning out.
I have made my choice.
Yeah.
Right, what
It is confirmed. I think the two players should play Toss as their
Oh.
Peter pick stage.
Toss.
It is in the haunted grounds.
Oh.
It is a very
Okay.
giant, awesome stage where your ability to react to exactly what's happening ricochet-wise when you
Yeah.
enter this giant skee ball course and head straight into the goal as soon as possible. It will be toss time, by the way.
What goal? What goal?
Toss time, and I want you all to finish in the blue goal.
Oh,
That's so much fun.
no.
Yes. That one's so much fun.
Getting to just under
That
a
one's got the
minute
most
here.
room for disaster.
That one has the most room for everything to go humanly wrong.
Should be epic.
Oh, such a long IL too. We're not gonna get that many.
Attempts. Yeah, you gotta make every attempt
I don't know
count.
if we're still stuck with...
That's like actually
Every attempt will count. We'll just stick with 5 minutes. I don't think we
No.
want to switch the rules
No,
up.
no.
All
5 minutes for toss. Big
30,
stage.
30 seconds on this one. Who has the fastest time right now?
I got a 375, which was
Finished
actually
yet? Because I've been trying to match
unreal.
that, and that's such a good time.
I don't know. It just happened. Yeah, that's literally one frame off of 4th place.
15
Like I
seconds.
could have slowed down and taken something safe, but
This
And-
is-
I'm getting creamed in these IL battles. What the
5,
heck?
4,
I'm sorry.
3,
I-
2, 1.
All right, on my way to toss.
All right, haunted grounds.
Off we go.
I'm not
Toss.
going in either. Fine.
Toss T. Comes after S, probably.
I think.
Hurry.
I'm in.
Let's go blue goal.
Okay. I know a strat
No.
for this.
I don't. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but
Well,
darn,
the problem is, I don't know if I can get it in 5 minutes. We're gonna find out.
I have no idea what I'm doing. However, I'm going to do it.
You will win. Well,
Oh.
try your best anyway.
Well, yeah, you're not
I
wrong.
can't show any, bias or confirm who will win. I know what happens in advance, but I can't tell anyone.
How did you learn?
Prophecy.
That's awesome, actually.
Oh, also the arrow next to the score on the in-game leaderboard designates that a warp goal was used. Color designates the color of the goal.
A good 38, 158.
Okay.
38, 158.
Really hope I get this strat. It would be so cool.
Death. I'm currently entrusting my absolute entire life into this rat. Which maybe not the best decision. I'm doing it anyway. Oh, maybe not like that.
I hit the goalpost.
If you can beat a 38, you can win. I completely.
I really want the
been
cool
making the
strat. It would get like a
Same.
47, which is I don't need that, but it would be really cool.
Yeah.
I figured the temptation of the straight in entry.
The 38 is
very
a
strong
finish.
on
I
Google.
legit just wanted to get a finish, so we're just gonna take
Awesome, we got a finish. Woo!
taking the 38 and walking. Oh, come on, Morris.
What do we have time wise?
You're at, let's see, just over 2.5 minutes.
Okay, cool. We got time.
We got time. Oh, that was all swag. This is still probably gonna beat a 38 though. No, it's not. Just kidding. I'm dead. I got so excited for a second. I'm like, this is huge. No, it's not. I'm dead.
I actually am. There's a reason I took like the entirety of this like hotfix stream trying to think of what stage I was supposed to pick, because I was thinking I really want to tempt the players into something awful where they have obviously a very limited amount of time. Like usually you'd give 7 or 9 minutes for a stage like this. Or
43.
giving such a
Another
small amount of time,
38.
you just have to be satisfied.
Yeah, 43.
I got a 43.875. I decided to just go
Okay.
get a finish.
That
You
is
are
good.
winning.
Now back to the fun stuff.
Felix, is I here winning right now?
The question is 43 strong enough to only have fun for the rest of the match, or should there be another settle finish out there?
Now, in our
We shall
discussion
see.
earlier, we said that Peters was worth way more than everyone else. All
This
the other
one, this
hosts,
one's worth
right?
like
so.
about.
So if Helix wins this one, that's basically like they're gonna
Yeah.
tie it up.
I'm gonna have to say Peters is probably worth about 7.
Although neither of them did play snow cone, so I don't think the extra point value will apply, unfortunately.
enough.
There was a condition.
I couldn't take your character.
I would never.
We talked about this.
Oh! What a nice gesture.
Wow,
We
that
talked
was
about
really
this.
close.
I remember that.
Right, we are
hit the
at
goalpost.
60 seconds left.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's like
I'm
4
about to
more
be video
attempts.
gaming. I'm about to be video gaming so hard it's unreal. Gaming.
Oh, now you're initiating it. I see. Just trying to keep things tense, for the first 4 minutes. Now it's happening.
It's
okay.
it's
I
like
respect
the anime character arc where like I'm charging up.
Well, I'm not gonna provide you my power friendship. I can't be biased.
What?
Could probably focus
basically a
mode
referee.
this. Ah, okay. I did it with focus mode. 45.708.
Very
30
nice.
seconds.
Wow, an IL compromise at its finest. The focus mode may lose time because the timer does run at the same speed even while the game is running in slow motion, but
20.
it allowed Helix to clutch out that finish, which is a 45. Sorry, 20
Oh, I
seconds
got it
left.
without focus mode. Yes.
We're
46.491.
now at
What?
10.
You're so swag.
Remember, this last stage was from chat. Icy Bridge. Thank you again, chat. 5, 4, 3,
I'm going
2, 1. Icy Bridge time.
Icy bridge. Icy bridge. They were
I
not
get
kidding.
another finish.
Alright,
Oh,
go,
not
go,
quite.
go.
Okay.
I. HIJK elemental P. QRS.
I see.
Sorry.
All right. We're gaming. Icy bridge.
Alright, let's go.
More like icy bridge.
Thank you
I did
again, everyone in
eventually-
chat that voted in that poll.
Did eventually get it
You
You
without
decided
decided
focus.
this
these
race.
players will be flying on the lowest friction and longest stage of said friction in the run. They will be absolutely flipping and sliding today. Thank you, chat.
Alright,
This
I,
was-
I couldn't display my bias at the time, but this
since
was
that,
the stage that I
since
put
that
forward
last
for the
stage
vote,
was
so.
7 points and this one's worth 6, so this is basically for
All the
everything,
marbles.
for the win here,
Winner takes all.
Oh, where am I? Help. Okay.
for all the animal-filled marbles. Yes.
73 point, I believe 875 was my first time. This is not going to beat that.
That was almost incredibly good. That could have been awesome.
I got a high 74 in practice. I can only hope to somehow repeat that.
Yeah, it's same.
So for a little insight on this stage, by the way, while these walls are extremely high, there is a very real chance that these players will get ejected from the bridge at some point during. Oh,
Exactly like that.
someone ejected a little bit in that fashion, I would say. Which could give them the opportunity to finish a time that is not realistic if you stay in the bridge. Either way, though, you're going fast if you're playing Icy Bridge.
I have never gotten to finish by getting ejected from the bridge, so I don't even know if...
It is quite hard to control usually.
Oh.
And the absolutely wild part is, so many of the ejections aren't even fast enough to save time over a good full playthrough.
73941.
No! Oh, I'm getting so many good, like, close attempts. I just got a ball so hard. Gaming mode engaged.
74333.
That's incredible. Holy. I am dead.
I gotta say, some of
I
these
did not
last
go down in
ricochets
time.
really look like they're a nice way to slam it right into the goal, but I tell you, these goalposts really do be tangible. They don't call them goalposts for nothing.
That's true.
I will not elaborate on that.
No need. You explained it perfectly.
Didn't
and
have
a
a joke
half.
lined up, sorry.
I'll
We're
figure
halfway through this final stage here.
Once again, this is actually a pretty significantly long stage, so the 5-minute limit does really create a constant conundrum in these players' minds on what they're supposed to do with each attempt that just isn't quite fast enough. They finish it, or they just have to get out right now.
I've been just getting out of there. 74400.
What? What? That was baller collision. That was awesome.
Oh, okay.
I'm gone. Getting so
We get into this last minute and a half here. Any of you any final shout outs? Maybe Peter, since you're not playing?
Are we gonna have a little bit of time at the end to speak? 'Cause-
Yeah, we're gonna
cool.
have some time at the
Yeah,
end.
go for it. You two are focused on the gaming, don't worry. I will not let you be silenced at the end of today. Now I just have to think of my shoutouts. There's the rolled out Discord, very important. Rolled out SRC/rolled out, also very nice. Before I was invited to talk about my stream. That was very nice. I appreciate that. I just want to say that for everyone who's been enjoying this event so far, you taking this and getting inspired to potentially run any particular speed run, whether it be like Monkey Ball rolled out or something else, go for it. I've met all these players a fairly decent long time ago now, and they've all become really, really good at what they do through lots of practice and hard work. And yeah, if you keep working at it, you too can pop off and destroy some games. Yeah, I'll play this one. This one's really good. And you get to be on the in-game leaderboards, and your name is cool and glory and stuff. That's all I have to say.
Final 10 seconds here. I think Helix was in the lead with that
74400 is my best
yeah,
time.
that 400 time.
For sure.
I gotta get one more.
All right, we have now passed time.
All right, that's it then. I started just after.
Finish this attempt.
GG. Well played, Heel.
Plus it.
GG.
Very good
Sour.
game.
GG's.
That was fun.
Yeah, so,
that was so much fun.
As we close out here, any final shout outs from Helix or Op?
I'll let you go first.
Sure. First of all, thank you to GDQ for putting on this show and having us on here. This was a lot of fun. Second of all, if you did like the IL battles, I do actually do these sometimes with chat over on my Twitch channel, Mistop. We'd love to see you there. Other than that, I want to say a special thank you to Peter for actually getting me into the hobby of speedrunning. Really appreciate it. It's brought me to a lot of places I never would have imagined. So thank you, Peter. And Helix as well for inviting me on. This was a lot of fun. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah. I gotta thank Peter too. Big inspiration of mine, honestly, when I started running Monkey Ball. And now I've come so far. Thank you for having us. So glad to get to show this game off to the audience that it deserves, honestly. So many people just need to see this game. It's so fun. If you want to get into speedrunning it, now I implore you, join the Discord. Check out the speedrun.com page, speedrun.com/rollout. Go to the website, rolloutgame.com. It's $20 on Steam if you want it. Also, shout out to Midwest Speed Fest. I was told I can plug this. I'm so grateful that I can. We have submissions open right now, but they're closing in 2 days. They're closing Saturday night, tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
if you speedrun something, go to midwestspeedfest.com and go ahead and submit in the next day.
Yep. It is in Minneapolis. This is our on-site marathon, August 27th to 29th. We will have, like precautions and all that, because we do understand what's going on right now. But yeah, and shout out to Cozython too. Cozy Marathon, twitch.tv/Cozython. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. So happy to have this opportunity. Glad that I just got over the sickness in time. I almost didn't.
Well done, clutch timing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for being on.
And if you enjoyed the content, I really hope you did. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Helix13_. You got MistOp at twitch.tv/MistOp. That is op AWP. And you got Peter at twitch.tv/PeterZink. Give all three of us a follow. I promise it's worth your time. Not, you can always unfollow if you really want to.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
You shouldn't, but you can.
Yeah, thank you again for all three of you showcasing out Rolled Out. Again, check the game out on Steam, $20, early access, so there's going to be a bunch of updates. Be sure to stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for Challenger Approaching, which is going to be starting right after this. So we're going to be joined by ADEF. He's going to be bringing on Runner to do some challenge runs. So we'll be right back with that right after this. Thank you again, everyone.